So we're keeping an eye out for that grav cannon. Once we get that grav cannon, we'll have 2 bolt gun keys to divvy out. But until then, we are powering through this game. We're praising the Emperor. And like I said, this is, of course, the first time I'm streaming this game with the fresh new CPU installed. So it should be a pretty buttery smooth viewing experience for you, the viewer, and for me, the player for that matter. As I was a little bit disappointed. I feel like I owe you, dear viewer, an apology, because I had not realized when I was playing this game previously. I should have set the resolution higher, the streaming resolution, because I've been streaming at 1080p, and I thought the stream was able to handle it. My computer, rather, was able to handle it. But when I think somebody shared a clip of my own stream with me like a week or so ago, and I remember watching it being like, oh, it's kind of choppy. It's kind of gross, because now it should be a lot smoother, like no comparison. So apologies that I did not catch that sooner, that it was actually looking a little bit not great earlier. But for the rest of the playthrough, we should be in silky smooth, buttery gameplay zone. Liberty is one of our resident Warhammer experts. Thank goodness, because we always need more Warhammer homies in any kind of situation. And this is my first Warhammer Dalliance. Warhammer 40k. I have played a not insignificant amount of Vermintide over the years. Vermintide 1, that is. I've yet to play 2. But I've played a decent bit of 1 and liked it a lot, but I just never stuck to it on the regular. I bounced around to lots of different games from time to time. Yellow key for this one. But yeah, that's more Warhammer Fantasy, or just standard Warhammer, whereas this is 40k, the sci-fi stuff, and even though there is some overlap, it's all quite new and different to me. Sounds like it's crash time. I've yet to have any problems, mercifully. I've yet to have any issues. We have 2 directions. We can go this way or the other way. Let's go the other way first. This one looks like this is the correct path. They're leading us with health pickups. That means that's the ooh piece of candy that they're trying to lead me to. So let's go this way first. Not going the wrong way first. But yeah, Doom shooters, yeah. Yeah, this is very much a retro revival shooter, boomer shooter, Doom-like, whatever you want to call it. This very much fits the bill for that kind of old school vibe, and I love it. There's enough modern isms with the game where it's not like I'm lost for hours and hours on end like I am with games like Hexen or some like the older school like Jedi Knight games, which I love, but I mean some of the level design for those games is a little bit rough. I feel like this game's pretty fair with its level design. There is no minimap, although I've yet to have an instance where I am like missing it. Maybe there was that one level that was kind of dark. That was a little bit tough at times. For some reason, he didn't notice me. That was a little bit rough at times, but for the most part, yeah, I feel like it was rarely an issue. Usually we're able to find our way pretty well. I need the purple key for this one. All right, go. So, got a couple things to watch for. Let's go back then. Yellow key and purple key are on our radar. This way. Looking for that key. Oh yes, the Steam key. Yeah, we got the 2 Boltgun Steam keys we will be giving out once the grav cannon is in our hot little hands. Game looks pretty good. How do I look for the clips? Oh, I think if you go into my channel, I'll tell you a little sneaky secret. You want to know a sneaky little secret? If you type into your browser superhobbit.com, it'll bring you to my channel. And so you can either do that or twitch.tv/superhobbit. Either way, go to my channel, then go to the video. Whoa. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Go to my channel, then hit the videos tab. Then there should be a little drop down that says what kind of videos. Do you want to look at past broadcasts? Do you want to look at highlights? Do you want to look at clips? You would say clips, and then you would say clips from the past. I don't know. We'll say 2 weeks or 30 days, or maybe even 7 days, depending on how long it's been. Ouch. There we go. Got his ass. Or another way to do it is if you go to your own clips manager I can't remember what the URL for it, but there's a clips manager that Twitch offers that I use to look at clips that people have made of my channel, but you can also use it to look at clips that you've made of other people's channels. So either of those approaches would work. I think if you just Googled Twitch Clips Manager, it would probably come right up, but there's a way to get to it from the dashboard, but I just can't remember what it is. Oh, it's one of these. Yep. Oh, I'm dead. I did a lot of damage then. That's a lot of damage. Oh, it never actually gave a save. Yeah, this is the save I was testing with earlier, so it never actually auto-saved. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, thank you, Liberty. Thanks for posting that. Yeah, that was when I was expressing my... it wasn't really love for the bolt gun weapon, it's more lust. I expressed that it was purely physical, and that's something that me and my wife have an understanding on when it comes to certain video games having a somewhat unhealthy attraction to, you know, certain aspects of games. In this case, it's the splortification that happens when you do shit like that, basically. I mean, if you're playing this game and you're not rocking at least a quarter chub or the equivalent, whatever your equivalent of a quarter chub or half chub would be, at least, then you're not playing it right, honestly. Alright, so we determined that that path is a dead end, although it has holes that are going to become dead. The shotgun is not always a good idea here, but it's so fun to use against the small fellas. And I'm a hobbit, alright? I am a small fellow, so I understand how these things work. Oh, and Sunflower, yes, we also, as always, we are fundraising for Extra Life. I was talking with my buddies about it not too long ago. He was like, oh yeah, when's your next fundraiser stream? And I was like, well, actually, technically every stream I do is a fundraiser stream. As I don't take personal tips, and it's all got the little ticker above my head. However, we got like big fundraising streams, like where that's like the big focus. That'll be in November. We do the 24-hour marathons in November usually. So probably early November. That's when we're gonna be doing some shenanigans, for Extra Life. So we can go up this way. Wait, no, we went the other way earlier. I fell into gears and lava. I think you're right. I think it was the gears that got me. I thought it was gonna do the thing where if you fall off the edge, it just respawns you with 10 less health. Because usually there's no kill planes when you fall off the edge. They just they do a little bit of damage but respawn you at the top. You might be onto something. It might have been something a little special. Looks like the melter. Speaking of melter, I think I'm gonna use it right now to melt that guy's face. Now that I've used that thing, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the gun itself so I can get some juice back for it. Oh, that's the caliber. This thing. I gotta use that instead. What? I use this a bit to melt these fools. Oh, up. Where's he coming from? Spewing from up top. There we go. Pop goes the weasel. Oh, there's a power-up thing. Oh, no, it's ammo. Never mind. There we go. There we go. If you're not rocking half chub while playing this, you're a tech priest, and that. There you go. It's been ritualistically removed. For the weakness of flesh is to be removed at the first opportunity. Exploding enemies on kill. It did a pretty good job. Can I reload? Yes, I can. Now I can pick it up. Ammo is still full. Well, gosh darn. All right. Yeah, exploding enemies on kill. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think the explosions hurt us too sometimes. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Contempt pickups. That's yeah. We're picking up. Yeah, contempt is our armor in this case because, you know, since we are a space marine, we thrive off of hatred. So contempt is our. I mean, health is our life force, but contempt is our protection from heresy, I suppose. We already found one secret. Actually, no, we found 2 secrets in this area, so we're probably good on secrets. But I'm curious where else we can go, though. This might actually be a dead end of sorts. Down here, at least. So that means we can continue this way. I kind of tickled this area a little bit with a couple bullets. And that is, I think, another... Is that the melter? That's the melter. Melt-a-gun. Apparently we're full on ammo for that one, too. Somebody carved a butthole into this canyon wall, which is just great. Can I open this? Oh, I cannot. Alright. Into the butthole we descend. Candlelit butthole, too. Very romantic. I mean, I would say as a non-medical professional, I would not advise a candlelit butthole experience, but I mean, you do you, fam. Fuck do I know, right? Is the audio a little bit loud, by the way? I should turn that down just a smidge. Maybe the smidgiest of smidges. The sound effects get a little silly. Little ham. The Emperor's gift to humanity. The frickin' Warhammer shit, man. Shit's wild. So we got a few branching paths. This actually might be a level where a mini-map would be not trivial, because... Is this a broken bridge? Oh, here. Yeah, we've been here already. So we'll probably need to go back there eventually, but I can at least... You know what? I'm gonna do a quick save. Because last time I got before an autosave happened. I shall not make that same mistake twice. So we know these guys will be ready for us. No. Oh wait, what am I doing? We need to use the melt gun, right? It's this one. There it is. As we saw extra ammo for this thing. If I'm not using my melt-a-gun at the first opportunities, then I'm doing it wrong. Categorically wrong. Remember the shortcuts with the keys. So yeah, it was this fool. Come to butthead. There we go. I can hit you both. There we go. That's what I wanted. I want to hit them both with that shit. So we're good here. Also have grenades that I could potentially be throwing. And maybe even spamming. Really? Let's do it that way then. Fell up there. I feel like there's gonna be more of the little buddies. See something up here? Oh, it's statues. Okay. I cannot murder statues, try as I might, and I do try. Have a good night, Sunflower. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Thank you again for and also thank you for that raid. The raid and your presence are both appreciated. I must have touched something bad. I must have touched a no-no zone. Must have touched a big no-no zone. Get real close, and then we melt him. Melt his face. Was it Nurgling Goo? I must have either been really low on health, or I must have gotten, like, mangled by another gear kind of deal that I just didn't notice. Because I thought I just picked up some armor. I guess I wasn't paying that close to my health, though. Alright. Oh, shit. He's doing the thing. Yeah, 46 health. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's the gears. The gears are like instant murder. Gears for fears. Now, I was warned that the melt-a-gun is, like, the problem deleter, and I would not disagree. Yeah, 42 health. I think I was either getting slapped by the guy's shots while I was kind of lining up those shots, or like maybe there's like an explosion that's happened that's damaging me. This means you get the joy of purging the enemies again. That's right. It just means another opportunity. At doing thine emperor's bidding. Ouch. Yeah, I think I like landed on these things probably. Cause I just got this armor. I think I like wandered over yonder, and I experienced regrets. Oh, I want to be up there. I want to be where the people are. Well, not anymore. Where the people aren't. There we go. Let's see, it's a platforming experience. Oh, okay, this is the same area then, okay. There's obvious ways up then. Oh, take the melty-gun ammo, melty-gun fuel, excuse me, ammo. So primitive. So pedestrian. Get that path to the side there. Seems like a really good place where secrets could potentially be lurking. But I'm a little bit scared to get too silly with jumping over those gears and shit. They make me a little scaredy. A little scaredy cat. This would be a really smart place to hide some tricky pickups. In fact... Oh! There's the red key down there. See a couple little fellas. I was thinking there's gonna be stuff up here. But until I see something that is clearly advertised as being a secret, I think I won't go too far off the beaten path here. My contempt is full. Patch. There we go. This little head off and everything. Head off, apply directly to the forehead. And that is the heavy bolter. Wait, that's heavy bolter? Oh, no, that's heavy bolter. What's this? That's the vengeance launcher, right? For all the vengeance I'm launching. That was the wrong button. That was the taunt button. Red key get. All right, and that's the only color key we have not actually seen. We saw purple and we saw yellow, but no reddies. Okay, let's go back into the canyon then. The canyon buttholes. It's never the wrong button. You're not wrong. Actually, you are not wrong. Canonically, it is the most correct button. Game saved. I wonder why it would save my game. For me. Whoops. He's probably weak enough I can just chainsaw his ass. And then completely meltify him into nothingness. Some more romantic candles. A portal, you say? I'm interested. I'd like to tell you about my religion. I'm interested. If he says after being shown a picture, and it's a picture of this. Now there is a red key thingy. I do have a red key thingy. All right. Looks really cool. Yeah, I heard noise and I was like, all right, where's the baddies? Although now I'm realizing there was stuff up here that I kind of want. Kind of really want. I really, really, really want to zig a zig. Can I make that jump? Maybe if I jump off this thing. Oh, Jesus. That was the sound. That right there is the sound of a Space Marine farting. What's happening is that there's like some physicsy shenanigans. The game does not want me standing here. So it's the game trying to resolve the fact that I am both standing on it and not supposed to be standing on it. was actually kind of cool, though. Can I do it again? I got it once. Hit. It sounded so cool. Darn it. What if I do this? What if I jump over here? I kind of want that health. That health would legit be helpful. Healthful, even. Just kind of jump to the top. Or this thing? Can I jump on you? Eh. Usually the platforming in this game is pretty generous. Dang it. Guess I could rocket jump, but then I'd lose all my health and my armor, too, for that matter. So it's like, that would not exactly do me any favors. There must be another place we can come around to pick that up, so let's assume the game doesn't exactly want me to grab it right now. To the portal. Oh, big friend. Big fiend. He's a fiend and a friend. He's weak enough to chainsaw down to Funky Town, and then once again reduce him to meat morsels. Purge the unclean. That's right. That's what the Empire is all about. I was expecting like either more bad guys or more something. Strangely quiet. Am I supposed to like hit a thing? No. Okay. Next portal. In all of its splendor. Demon jump scare. Woo! So scary. Guess the little jumpy boys. Not the most scary. Actually kind of cute sometimes. I like the one with the helmet. The one with the helmet's pretty cool. And 3 health, not too bad. And more than 200 contempt, that's pretty dang good, actually. Pretty gosh darned good. Alright, even more. More portals. Now you're thinking with portals. Ancient Amble, oh my. How do I lead off with this friend? Probably the big things, right? Fucking Meltgun till the cows come home. So a minimum of 7 damage is required. He's got some small friends. Oops, wrong button. That's not enough. Dammy dams. What's this one? This is a strength 7. Well, that hurt, by the way. I don't appreciate getting slapped that good. He just eat his own buddy. Like splorting out the stuff. I don't know how much that's protecting me, but I'm telling myself it's protecting me. I could go through the portal, but I ain't some chump, alright? I'm gonna take this fight like a boss. Speaking of bosses, what's up, Ogasso? Get him whittled down. And then we oh! No, you fucking don't! You do not get away from me, you motherfucker! No one turns their back to my chainsword and lives to tell the tale, you fool! And then, of course, turn him into mincemeat. If this was RimWorld, he would give us a lot of meals with all this meat. Delicious. Yep, that was the demon jump scare. I thought you were talking about the little fellas. I was like, these little fellas ain't shit. And then the big fella entered the chat, and I said, oh, never mind. These motherfuckers are shit. Oh, there was ammo right here. Well, that's just a little bit of all ammo, which is good. It's acceptable. These edibles ain't shit. These little demon boys ain't shit. Minutes before disaster. There's purple key. It looks really cool. Is that gonna hurt my face when I pick it up? No. It just looks cool. Which is good enough for me. I feel the urge to save. Call it gamer intuition, but being fairly low on health and hearing cool music makes me think that scurry times are about. Vengeance launcher is full. I just cannot use this gun enough to be not full of ammo for it all the time, apparently. And the caliber, really? I feel like I used this thing a whole lot earlier. Yeah, now I can pick up ammo for it. So let's see. I went... Did I go this way? Yes, we did that already. What have I not done? There was the canyon area. Oh yeah, there's a couple of the paths. Maybe I should check that real quick. 'Cause there were a couple things that caught my eye. Oh, the big ammo, that's why. Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. How could I forget about the extra ammo? There's the big health. Yoink. Perfect. Now I'm much more confident. I stomp over like an excited child on Christmas morning. If that excited child is wearing a fucking mega kill suit that weighs like 9,000 tons. Which I am. That is what I am. I'm just a big fucking child. Actually, Grace and I went out on a really nice dinner with some family friends who are, they kind of split their time between St. Louis and they're kind of, and they have another home on the West Coast. They kind of split their time between here and their place on the West Coast because that's where their kids are. They like to spend their time there too. So we wanted to take them out to dinner before they leave us for like 3 or 4 months or however long. And it was a nice time. They're really good people. We both love them dearly. And they were both friends of Gracie's parents, so they mean a lot to us. And I can't remember the conversation. Oh, when we first like sat down for dinner, we were all just kind of like, just kind of chit chatting, and they were like remarking, it's like, well, Gracie, we've known you all these years, and used to be like, only so yay high, used to be like a little shawty, a little kid. Now she's all grown up. She's married to my scrubby ass. Like, great, good job, Gracie. She's like, doing lots of cool stuff in her life. And then I always love to joke where it's like, being that I am 5 years older than Gracie, I always love to joke that one of these days, she is a grown up. One of these days, I too might become a grown up. Alex, you're 5 years younger than her. No, I did not misspeak. Maybe eventually I will also grow up. And one of the guys was like, yeah, I came over the other day. It was like 3 p.m. You were still in your PJs. I was like, hey man, when I'm working from home, there ain't no uniform requirements. All right, I can do what the fuck I want. You're just giving me the business. Like, hey man, I know you're always in comfy mode. I'm like, you're goddamn right. I'm wearing PJ pants as we speak. I'm wearing my nice shirt from earlier, but PJ pants for fucking life, baby. Like, I got a kick out of that earlier. I thought that was funny. My DJing ass ain't giving up my PJ pants for none, buddy. Except for when I have to go to the office. Then I will begrudgingly wear actual pants. Actually, Gracie does tease me because if I have to like go somewhere, I will put on like jeans. Like I'll put on like proper attire, the bare minimum of proper attire. Like, you go to Walmart, you're gonna see people wearing PJ pants and Crocs. Like, people don't give a fuck. It's not like it would be a horrible faux pas for me to wear like extra comfy clothes to the grocery store. No one's gonna care. But I do have a thing about like, I want to be the bare medium of presentable. But if I'm in my home, ain't nobody's getting anything better out of me than anything more than PJ pants. Just be grateful I'm wearing pants at all. That's what I should have said. It's a fusion power. Yeah, we're a fusion powered armor worn and wielded by basically an oversized child. Good turn around a little bit. Yeah. Another purple door. Oh, you're right. It's a second purple door. Forgot. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Says you're wearing pants. Just the PJs. But it doesn't count. Game saved. At least I think it was saved. Let me save myself because I don't know if I'm going to save. I don't know if I'm going to trust myself to not get got by the lava. It's a tasty, juicy lava. Jeans and t-shirt. Yeah, that's the bare minimum. But if I'm taking Dexter outside and I'm just like, we just walk out to the grassy area. Because we don't really have a grass. Well, you don't really have grass in our backyard. See if there's anything else. We don't really have any grass in our backyard, or very, very little. So when Dexter needs to go outside, I just like go. There's like a little kind of grassy median area out in front of our house. So I just take him out there. We cross the street, And I take him to a little grassy area, and he loves it. But yeah, I mean, there's other houses, there's neighbors. They see me in my PJs, so nice and cozy. I turned the thing on. I'm gonna assume that I did good. Now we press this. On the grassy knoll. I mean, Dexter, where were you on the Dexter? Let's see. Can you see him right now? He is sleepies, but you can't really see him right now on the camera. But I can see him over here. Dexter, where were you on the day of something 1960 something? I don't know when JFK was assassinated, but I need to see if Dexter has an alibi for that day. Granted, he is 13 years old, which is not young for a dog, but not quite 1960s elderly level. Of course, I get up here and I go like, ooh, what's something else I can do? Chaos Space Marine over there. Looking for more switches to hit, but I think I can just jump. Woo. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I'm full on health, that's why. That's why I wasn't picking it up. One of these do it? Yep. Ouch. There's a big friend over there. There we go. Problem solved. The problem of bad guys existing has been summarily solved. Just realized I'm not using any heavy bolter ammo, so I'm gonna change that real quick. Real soon, real quick. Any buttons I can press? One doesn't work. Maybe I need to, like, restore power somewhere. Suffer not the heretic to live. You're right, I better extra kill them. Double kill them. One bullet from the heavy bolter just turns him into a thin paste. The yellow key in all of its splendor. Oh, it's in these little containment areas. That's kind of cool. Alright. Once again, I'm keeping my eyes out. Oh, here we go. All it does is turn the screen on. I don't know if that's doing anything worthwhile, but it looks cool. But yeah, once again, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for secrets and such. If I can find it. I can find them. Seems like a really sneaky area where secrets could be abound. But I'm not going to jump to questionable areas unless I know what I'm doing. Oh, it doesn't work because this screen is busted. That's why. Got exploded earlier when I was vengeance exploding. Exploding with vengeance. Yeah, like I see these areas and I just think, alright, like where's the extra area I can jump to for the forbidden power-ups? Like over there, for instance. Whoop. Remember killing bad guys over here. I'm not gonna touch those gears because they might just instantly turn me into a thin paste. Take me home, big dog, big boy. I think that button's already been flicked. That was the one that takes us. Hold on, can I just... Oh, no, I cannot make that jump. Not with that thing there. We do it this way. Kind of expecting more bad guys to get spawned. Get spooned. Should I try to make that jump? Yes, after I save. Huh. Yeah, just barely. And the reward is a little bit of melting gun ammo, which we're already full on. Never mind. Alright, I thought there'd be something over here. Thought I was so cool. Well, that means we have all 3 keys back to the original area. We can use this puppy and see what awaits us. Venice looks different? Is that what Venice looks like? A bunch of lava? Or is the joke that it's like all... Oh, because it's gondola. Yeah, they're like lava traversing gondolas. I was like, I don't think Venice is a hot climate. Oh, right, yeah. Then I think I picked up what you were putting down. Yeah, lava gondola, which is just fun to say, honestly. Chaos Terminator has been terminated. Gonna get this guy real quick and instant give him so he doesn't give a chance. Do anything, any bright ideas, like getting ascended or anything, none of that shit. Get chosen. I thought the same thing when I was saying gondola. In my mind, I was like, gondolava? I don't know, it needs some work, but yes, that is precisely where I was leaning. I'm admiring all the background. There's a lot to admire here. For real. For realsies. I see a flag up there, which makes me think there's stuff. But I also see lots of gears that could potentially grind my gears, aka murder my death. There we go. You know what really grinds my gears? Getting my shit ground to a pulp by large, oversized gears. That would fucking do it. Yeah, I saw the flag or the banner. I thought there'd be something up there, but I see nothing. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Not really. My day's not ruined, but... Ooh, yes. Oh, no! The fucking duality of man. Oh, yes, followed by, oh, no. It's that vortex grenade. I like those a lot. Getting squinched to death, I like a whole lot less. Gucci. Now, escape confirmed. Service continues. Gondolava sounds like it actually does. It actually does. Sounds like something we would find in Pokemon Infinite Fusion, which I've not played myself, but I've watched a lot of people play on their respective streams. It looks pretty heckin' cool. Three shots of this puppy cleans their asses. There we go. There we go. These are jumpy boys. Ooh, still. Oh my god. Fuck this. Mexican jumping being motherfucker trying to jump over my shots. Or health, which I cannot pick up anyway because I am very full. What this do? What this mouth do? Gets me some motherfucking dragon fire bolt gun. Hell yeah. Hope it turns me into a dragon and I do cool shit. Health, which I'm good on. I'll take this. Never mind, I'm full on that too. And I see areas like this I just want to explore and climb and get into trouble. Even though, again, some of these gears will instant murder me if I'm not careful. There's the second floor, which we are most likely looking for. Yeah, I've actually used a single grenade in this level. What is wrong with me? Usually I'm... Well, I think the thing is we actually have a lot of pretty beefy weapons for dispensing with some of these scary guys now. But it's not always the case. Is that the Vengeance launcher? It is. And this is the button presser. Oh, we found a friend. The great unclean one. So it's the biggest plague toad. Looks like he summoned some Nurgle friends. And plaguey boys. Hatch. He's got a cool sword. He's just spewing bile and shit everywhere. Which way. We got good crowd control with this thing. Don't mind him just barfing his juices everywhere. I was actually starting to wonder, it's like there's a lot of health pickups out here, and I was starting to wonder why. Well, it's starting to become clear. You already know what it is. Melt a gun, it's a melt the time. He's mad, but he's not dead. Ouch. Stuck behind a wall in a hard place. Shockwave attack is quite damaging. Ouch. Finish him. Dead. 14 health, by the way. Oh, I gotta be careful. That actually could have killed me from the grave, man. 14 health is pretty weakened. There's a bajillion health pickups, though, so we're alright. Plague Marine helmets. Yeah. Death Guard Legion. Oh, interesting. I wondered if there was any specialness about, like, any uniqueness about the lads wearing helmets. Let's look how this works, and you get, like, the little floating leftover projectiles. So yes, there is significance to the ones wearing the Plague Marine helmets. Or, oh, yeah, Plague Marine helmets specifically. So they're corrupted by Nurgle. So I guess Nurgle is either a deity or a species or something. They will hurt you. Yeah, I have learned. I was 57 health. Yeah, it was maybe not a wise choice, but it was a very satisfying choice, which is more than enough to make it worthwhile in my book. At the rate I'm going, I'm gonna get full armor before I get more than 14 HP. I thought I saw more health pickups, but maybe I picked them up unknowingly. It'll be the first time. So I'm out of ammo for those things. What's up, Five Finger? The Inquisition. I hope they are inquiring. More armor, yes, please. Perfect, full armor. Full armor and 14 health. That's how you fucking do it, baby. The Chaos God, okay. Oh, so is he the big scary one then? Like our main enemy? Because I know people talk about Chaos as being like the ultimate enemy of the Emperor. So if Chaos and Nurgle are the same thing. Dad, what's up, buddy? And the diseases. Aw, it's so nice. He wants to share his germies with me. So generous. There we go. Full health, full armor. We actually might be done with this level. Let's look to see if there's any exitos. I think this is where we came from, actually. I was looking for secrets, but I think we're to the point now where it's just a matter of get the heck out of Dodge. So C-Inch is the other one. We know about C-Inch. Yeah, we saw those fellas. Yeah. Yeah. Dad says, what about the Chaos Emeralds that Obama keeps chuckling about? Because I've heard those are important. That's gonna be the Warhammer Sonic the Hedgehog Archie Comics crossover that nobody is fucking ready for. Where Sonic joins the Imperium and gets a power suit and fucking rips the throats out of like, you know, woodland animal friends that will not join the Imperium. And he fucking disembowels Robotnik in front of Scratch and Growler. Yeah, that crossover comic's gonna get a little bit weird. But I'm kind of ready for it, honestly. I think we just gotta go up, so let's look to see if there's a way to ascend. I saw something. I remember that walkway was, and kind of follow it. Here we go. Oh, here we go, right? No, not here. Seems like there's like a... I guess I could just try to make that jump. That jump makes me a little bit scared, given that these things have a tendency to just grind my butthole in ways that are... Oh, here we go. That's my mark. No butthole grinding required. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, bud. So there's Nurgle, Korn, Zench, and... TOS, Terms of Service. I mean, I know that Terms of Service can be bad sometimes. Good to see you, Anthony. A Sonic after me. There he goes. Anthony says, finally, Archie Comics and Sega are answering my prayers and my anonymous nudes I keep sending them. Anthony, I keep trying to tell you, man, the way to get a company to fulfill your wishes is not by sending anonymous nudes, by sending signed nudes. Okay, you gotta put your autograph on that shit. They'll admire your boldness. They'll say, well, you know what? We weren't convinced, but your passion is shining through. I think I just dropped down, actually, right? So now I'm on this side. Unless I... Well, hold on. Am I a big dumbass? Have I been on this side this whole time? I'm a big... No, this is new. Okay. It's just weird that it's so open. There's no bad guys here. Slanish. Oh, Slanish. Okay. Lost in excess. Okay, so I gotta send my nudes to him then, is what you're saying. Premarital handholding. Like, we talking premarital ungloved handholding? Because that shit will get you pregnant and then you'll die. So you gotta be careful about that shit. Eldar. Murder. Jesus. That shit's wild, man. What's up, Karishet? Or, Karishet? Yes. Hope you're doing well, my friend. For the Emperor, rip and tear. Honestly, the line gets a little bit blurred when it comes to these kinds of, Doom-like... boomer shooter, retro revival shooters, because yeah, when I see games like this, I think Doom, I think rip and tear. But as I just demonstrated, my awareness of Warhammer 40k knowledge and lore is quite lacking. So that's why I lean on my other homies to fill me on the deets, because there's lots I don't know. Game saved, I think. Okay, we are not quite done yet. We have some friends down here. Some friends in the gallery. Kinda odd. There's like a hitbox right there. Maybe it's the gears? Huh. It's an invisible wall protecting them or something. Anthony says they gotta sign them? Come on, man. It's too much work. But those guys do not get that same protection, but these guys are sacred, apparently. You'll get pregnant, you'll get gregnant, and then give birth to a half-demon. Jesus. That's pretty spicy, alright. Thank you for joining in, Carrie Shed. Thanks to everyone joining in, by the way. We're playing more Boltgun, and in addition, we'll have some game keys to give out. Hopefully later this stream, actually. Match. Hopefully later tonight, we'll have some game keys to give away. As if I achieve the final dare, we'll be in good shape. Not so much if, it's more of a matter of when. When we achieve the final dare, then we'll be in good shape. A little bit of friendly fire going on there, just for fun. Friendly fire for, you know, for your health. Reload this thing and then melt his face. Oh, I'm out of juice already. Okay, never mind. No face melting. There we go. My face is my shield. My gun is my bolt or something. My gun is my bolt, and I guess my bolt is my gun also. It made more sense in my head. So my health is as full as it can possibly be. I like the heavy bolter, but the inaccuracy at this range makes me kind of less inclined to use it. They're that far away. Just make the yump. This thing's a little bit more accurate. I don't have to kill everything, although you do get a little extra, like, tick on your level select screen for the level if you get 100% of the kills. I feel like this is a level where it's so easy to lose, or to miss a kill or two. I'm not going to be sad if I don't get 100%, but I'll try my darndest. My darn doodliest. Whoop. Slaanesh. Vanity, perfectionism, gotcha. Not as memey. You would think unrequited lust and premarital handholding would have some good memes, but I guess the others are so much more outlandish, they kind of outshine him. You can see that being a thing. Ouch. Oh, you! Whoops! But we didn't die, we just lost 10 health and respawns us, so no harm, no foul. I think this is where we came from, so we did lose some progress. I guess I could just jump down. Do that. Oh! Fucking hit the lip of the level. I'm more of a C-inch myself. Am I mispronouncing the name? I'm never confident in my ability to say that name out loud. This little lip. There we go. Trying to pick up those healths. Those 2 healths cost me like 10 health. Yeah, it's like getting on this little. Oh, what the heck! It didn't auto climb. Didn't grab on the ledge. Yeah, getting on that little ledge before the jump. It's good because if you kind of mistime it when you're running upon it, you'll be in the middle of the air awkwardly and you'll miss the jump. The jump put. We've been here, I think. Oh, maybe we have not. Maybe we've not been here. Blah, 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 blah. What? What? Oh, can I do about this? Can I bring it back? Maybe. Maybe I can bring it back. Let's see where that guy was. Did I fall into a secret area? That'd be so cool. Team with 2 heads. Cinch. Okay. Like it's a cinch. Or a cinch, maybe? Yeah, cinch. Okay. See the past and the future. Interesting. Kind of 2 syllables. Cinch. Not. That's a good point. There's really no way to pronounce it. Our mouths lack the vestibules necessary. The mandibles necessary. It seemed level right there. So I guess that we kind of sequence. We'll call it a speed run. We'll say that it was a very intentional speed run strat. Probably missed a couple kills, maybe a secret or 2, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. That's that level. Pretty cool. So people know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's C-inch, yeah. Yeah, lore-wise anyway, yeah. You know, it requires your death. So you're saying to be able to say it properly, you have to, like, succumb to Cinch's whims and or offer your life to him. All according to plan, guy, but his plans are all very good. I mean, with the heads that see in opposite directions of the timeline with no present sense, that is kind of that does sound pretty interesting. Now, I know what you're thinking. Alex, whenever you do the chainsaw death, you sometimes linger for too long. For no reason. So you can, like, get the insta-give. You don't have to do it that way, Alex. You can just get, like, the one... Like, enough to kill and then back off. Yeah, but the thing is, it's much more satisfying, sexually and otherwise, if you, like, full commit to the full chainsaw thing. And you get, like, the giblets. It's much more satisfying. Personally and otherwise. Boltgun ammo full. What do I see up here? Oh, friends. I thought there was, like, a pickup of some kind. So I got excited. Don't mind if I do. Giblets brings me sexual gratification, doo-doo dad. See, I always knew you were of the right mind, doo-doo dad. I always knew you were cool. They're executed. Oh, if they know about it, oh my. Just knowing about them. So just not even invoking them, but knowledge of them can be dangerous. Good to know. So it's not even like an offering your life to them. It's like, no, you have the forbidden knowledge. Speaking of things that are forbidden, some of you might think, Alex, this is so old news. How did it take you so long? I mentioned earlier that Grace and I went to a really nice restaurant for Din Din earlier with some friends of the family. And it was very nice. The restaurant we went to is one of our favorites. It's called Olive and Oak. It's in St. Louis, and it's very, very, very good. It's kind of expensive, but you get supremely good quality at this restaurant. And back when I was playing Cook Serve Delicious, one of the rice options was abbreviated as being FRBDN rice. And I would joke, like, what does that stand for? Is it forbidden rice? Like, that'd be weird, right? Honest to goodness, they had a thing on their menu that had spelled out forbidden rice. Who fucking knew? Who fucking knew there was a flavor of rice so tasty, so powerful, that it is forbidden in some definition, at least. I don't know. It was actually in the dish that Gracie got. She got a mahi-mahi, like a grilled mahi-mahi dish, and it looked very nice. I got the lemon caper catfish, and it was effervescent. It was very, very good. And one of our guests, he got the it was a goat empanada, but with quotations around the word empanada. It wasn't like an authentic empanada, but it was with goat meat and peppers, and it looked amazing. He said it tasted nice and spicy. So I don't regret my purchase or my selection. I'm glad with what I got, but I was like, next time if I see this on the menu, I gotta try that mahi mahi or the goat empanada. They both sounded amazing. Verboten recipes, it's too good apparently. Cook Serve Delicious. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That was when Sunflower first rated, and that my time with that game wasn't not enjoyable, but man, oh man, I'm glad to be done with it because that game kicked my ass. That was I will go on record as saying that was the second second hardest game I've ever played on stream. No, not even that. Second hardest game I've ever played. Period. First hardest still goes to Hexen. Hexen 1. Which is the only Hexen game. Oh, I haven't even used the other one. I gotta use the first one then. First enemy we see is gonna get in the fucking vortex, alright? Yeah, I've only played Hexen 1. I haven't played Hexen 2 yet. But yeah, Hexen still the hardest game I've ever played. And I did stream it. Did stream that whole playthrough, and the whole playthrough of Hexen is up on my YouTube channel. My Archives YouTube channel, that is. So there's full record of me struggling through that game. Game is very good. Hexen is not a bad game. It's just very unfriendly towards or even against the player, and it kicked my little dick square inside out. Was an authentic goat? Yeah. Canned imitation goat meat. I mean, I don't know if I've ever had goat meat. So I don't know if I would exactly be able to tell the difference, but I've had like goat cheese, obviously, that kind of stuff, but yeah, no, the empanada looked amazing. Mine was really good, though. Like I said, the lemon caper catfish was good, but that mahi-mahi and that empanada looked just sinful. Just sinful. I'm gonna assume it's this way, then. Full contempt. I'm a contemptuous lad, what can I say? The lack of enemies has me questioning My choices. There's a door back that way. And this is a dead end so far as I can tell. Actual fake goats. I was more impressed by the forbidden rice though. I just thought that was so funny. I didn't like think to ask to taste it. I'm guessing it was just a style of preparing the riceys. The riceys and the diceys. All right, I'm just gonna throw the vortex grenade because I don't think we can come back. Oh no, we can't because there's the portal or the door that's locked. So we will be coming back. Never mind. Speak of the goddamn devil. Like waiting. I'm like waiting for for something to happen. Like, where are the enemies spawning, man? Where are they? Right, vortex grenade going out. As long as you're outside that radius. Over that one little dude, there might have been more enemies. In fact, there most assuredly were. I think it's very bright. Yeah, there were more. They have been uninstalled from existence. Indian food, yeah, I have had a lot of Indian food before, and I love it. It's one of my favorite cuisines. Forbidden grapes. Forbidden grapes. What is a forbidden grape? Would that be a cherry tomato? Is that a forbidden grape? Fun fact, actually a lot of you probably already know this, but for those who don't know, grapes and grape tomatoes, and I think tomatoes also just in general, are toxic towards doggies. I went many years of my life not knowing that, although I've never given a dog like a snack of tomatoes or grape tomatoes. That's never something that I've been attempted to try. But I did find it surprising. Something about how their tummies can't digest it. Want some Indian food now? I actually had, so Grace and I had, it was dinner, actually for me it was my second meal of the day, so for me it was just a late lunch. We had dinner like 5 o'clock, and then I ate like my third meal of the day, so my quote-unquote dinner. We'll just say I'm a hobbit. I had dinner and supper. We'll just say that much. So I had my dinner at 5, and then my supper at like 8, like right before I started stream. And yeah, now that we're talking about Indian food, I too have achieved the hunger. I've probably had it. Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of Indian food. Usually, I just go for like chicken meals of some variety, tikka masala or chili dishes or something along those lines. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there was just other meats in there. So yeah, it's very, very nice. Yeah, butter chicken. Oh, and I love me some biryani. Love me a solid biryani. Although that's not only Indian, I know it's kind of a general Middle Eastern cuisine dish. But yeah, love me a good biryani. Mutton is interchangeable. I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that's interchangeable. They call mutton goat. Yeah, goat and lamb being interchangeable. It's a little bit odd, but not the strangest thing. I need to use more of this stuff then. He was like, "Brr," then I exploded him. Then he probably wanted to scream more, but he couldn't because he was fucking dead. Thanks for giving me all this cannon fodder to play with, game. Appreciate that. Okay, now I'm gonna go pick up that gun. Because enough ammo has been expended that I can get my proper money's worth for it. Social distancing from the plague demons. Yeah, I'm... My guy is wearing like a full helmet, so I guess that's the equivalent of wearing a mask, but social distancing just to be safe. I don't want to catch their Nurgle plague or whatever it would be. Too much ammo and not enough heretics. This game is very generous with pickups, health and ammo and otherwise. Only during some boss battles and some purges does it get a little bit weird. Last level, it just occurred to me, we had no purges, so we didn't get to purge any well, we got to purge them, but no mega purges of heretics, but for this level, we'll see. The evening is young. These places are all collapsed and sag. Let's group up so I can get your asses real good, like. Let's do this one. There we go. I'm gonna give you the demon cooties. Yeah, the demon cooties. The demon Rona. Just imagine the possibilities. Oh, it's you. Aspiring champion. I will end your aspirations before they can begin. Love that freaking thing. This gun is very, very fun to use. Oh, it's a big boy. Yeah, let's go ahead and just take him out from a distance. Tongue attack is not nice. Nor is getting spewed by their vomits. Finish him. There we go. Properly finish him. Now we're talking. Now he's an expiring champion. I like that. Yeah. Aspiring to expiring. That's good. That's some good shit. I gotta remember that from when the one-liner opportunity presents itself next. Heavy bolter can just cleave through these fuckers. Just shooting until I don't hear any more splorts. Big juicy hallway. There we go, baby. Whew. I don't know if that was the most efficient way to do that, but it was very, very satisfying. Good enough for me. Still the Kraken, by the way. I get cracking on using this thing. Video game protagonist. Good point. Good point. 100,000 Space Marines and the death they can bring. I mean, yeah, my understanding is that, like, sending a lone Space Marine into an area like this to purge it, quote unquote, is probably, like, I think in the grand scheme of Warhammer 40k lore, is not an uncommon practice. I mean, this might be more bad guys than they were expecting, but yeah, it's like, I think the general idea is that a single Space Marine can, yeah, just level a facility single-handedly with fairly relative ease. So yeah, the idea of sending in a team of them, like a squad, much less like an armada of thousands of, like you said, 100,000 of them. And goddamn, that's pretty fucking brutal, imagine. The fuck this general direction. There's a number of weapons like that, but yeah, the heavy bolter is especially enjoyable and efficient at offending a particular direction. The melta gun does that pretty well too, though. Like, yeah, you point that gun in a direction, that's the gun that says, I don't want things to be here anymore in this like one direction. Take things that are alive here and make them not that. I'm looking if I can like drop down for secrets. See a yellow door. Good old yellow piss door. Not as much reflected. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. Yeah, so like five of these big boys. They don't use them too often. Solo for really bad things. Yeah, that's like the that's the oh shit button. The hallway pantry, yes. Paint the hallways with their entrails. Well, let's do this thing. You're out. I'm going to use all three of these too. Why the hell not? Then there we go. Good clean finish at the end there. You're challenging me? Alright, we can fucking do this, fam. Going in for melee range, you should know better. I admire the boldness, but I don't envy it. Big health, we're already pretty good on health. Giant squad of Space Marines or a squad of Guardians from Destiny? I'll confess, I've never actually engaged with the Destiny series, so I don't know anything about like the universe of baddies and whatnot, but I'm guessing they're like the equivalent of like mega armored badasses. And they're probably a force to be reckoned with still. Hoping this would lead somewhere. It's a little rearmament place, which is cool. I was about to say that was the wrong button, but like we were saying earlier, no, it was correct. It was unintentionally correct. Ooh, another Boltgun power up. Some dragon fire, yes please. So we do have, wait, do we have the red key? We do have the red key, so we can go through here. There's a yellow key. We do not have the yellow key. I'm guessing we're gonna find the yellow key behind the red key door. Nothing else. I think that's where we came from. Remember where you came from, is what they say. Yeah, let's go through the red door. There are things that can kill a Space Marine, yes. There are few things that can kill it before. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Yes, it's like you can technically take them out, but not in a way that is sustainable. Anything that brings the hamminess. I mean, I really need to be pressing the taunt button more often. Like that. Throwing a grenade at me. So I exploded his ass. That works. Bet on Space Marines. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, assuming equal numbers. Nice throw, though. Thing almost landed on me. I gotta say, like, normally these kinds of lines would be, like we were saying, kind of hammy. But something about the delivery is actually kind of boss, like kind of badass. And I think it's because it's coming from like kind of a muffled, helmeted voice. It kind of gives it an like a otherworldly quality to it that otherwise, if it was like delivered with like a clean, unmuffled voice, I don't think it would hit. It would hit different. It just hits different, as the kids say. It's like somewhat robotic almost. Hard to define, but there's just something about it. And there's just something about it. We're just better at different things, sure. Little robot friends that can revive them, so you gotta get him a couple times then, potentially. Enough hundreds of dudes. I mean, eventually you're just gonna, yeah, just swarm them enough, and their swords will jam from all the meat grinding, I guess. The chain swords. And that's the idea. It's like, well, overload their kill counters like Zap Brannigan. A 9-foot tall superhuman, yeah, that definitely helps with the hitting different aspect. Faux show. Let's keep going this other way, maybe. I know there was another door. I think it was this way, actually. Yes. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Was it this way? Take that while I'm here. The cheesy lines in the settings. It does kind of... that's a good point. It does work. It works in ways that... I think it's because, like, they really commit. You know, they kind of go all in. They don't half-ass it. They really full-ass it. Which I do appreciate. They were throwing grenades. It looked so fun. How could I not join in? On the grenade orgy. Yeah, it overflows. I love using that phrase, Dave. It overflows from like being so cringe. The cringeometer gets overflowed from 254, 255, and then negative 255, which makes it go the inverse of cringe. As we all know, the inverse of cringe is based. So yeah, it's just pure mathematics at that point, really. Okay, so there was another direction I was supposed to go. Maybe it is actually this way. Purple. I do have the purple key. Yes, this is it. Some more goodies. It's gonna go ahead and save because this smells like it's going to be a purge. I want to be ready. That's the whole appeal. I understand. I totally get it. And maybe it's a sign I need to play more Warhammer things. I don't know if I have any hopes of playing the tabletop game necessarily. That might be a bit too much for me, but I mean, we were saying Warhammer, what's it called? It's a tabletop strategy game. Is it Total War? No, Total War is something else. Crap, it's one Gauss was telling me about that's really good. Dawn of War, thank you. Yeah, I knew it was something War. Yeah, Dawn of War is a big one. There's always Vermintide too. Warhammer Fantasy, but still Warhammer. So that's something. I know some people are saying Gladius, or no, not Gladius, Mechanicus. Some people like Mechanicus, some not so much. I think there is a game also called Gladius, though. I think I got it in a Humble Bundle a while back. Yeah, Dawn of War, yeah. Yeah, I think that's where I'm getting my wires crossed. I think there is a Total War, like, expansion or spin-off or something. Dark Tide, right. Dark Tide is pretty recent. I've heard mixed things about Dark Tide. I've heard it needs a little bit more time in the oven, so we'll see if, like, more patches would happen, but I remember people were really excited for Dark Tide, then it came out and some people were, some people said it's not bad, it's just not there yet. Space Marine, yeah, then there's Space Marine 1, which would be good in preparation for Space Marine 2. And of course this game, I mean, this game is not a official Space Marine title, but we're playing as a solo Space Marine, pissing about and murdering things, so it would be strangely appropriate, I would say. Sort of Warhammer games, yeah. It makes sense that it would do well. Ask him to not approach me, letting me just tickle him from a distance. Another friend. He's gonna do the charges. He will try. This is actually a bad idea because that guy's still in melee range. Now I'll go for it. Yes. Still lost all my armor. Worth it. Still worth it. One of the games of all time. Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk shit because I don't know much about it, obviously. Firsthand, just based on what other people tell me. Also, naturally, I picked up the power-up after the fight is over. Got an area up there. I don't have the key for that one. Let me murder something. That. My armor back. 5 seconds. Introduce something. The key. All right, I got something. Literally one enemy. We'll take it. Oh, wrong button. Actually, that's the correct button. So is this. Oh, I'm not taunting. Oh, I went through the portal. I was pressing the taunt button, but it wasn't going. There we go. Much better. Must have been pressing the wrong button by accident. Just not at this time. Yeah, that's what a lot of folks have said. It's like, it's not bad, it just needs more time. Just how it goes sometimes. These things, they take time. It's not bad. Promised a lot. Yeah, just didn't deliver. It is the... I'm assuming it was a AAA title, because it is the AAA game development thing. Release the overpromised title, it underdelivers, and then release a "we're sorry." And sometimes they do make it better, sometimes it does get better, other times it doesn't. So, grains of salt and, you know, preaching to the choir here, but, you know, being wary of pre-orders and that kind of thing. It's just the reality of the world we're in right now, man. It's just how it do. Promise a Ferrari, and yeah. Yeah, they gave us a Toyota, didn't even run. Oof. Yeah. Recommend Dark Tide if you love Vermintide. Yeah, I mean, I do like Vermintide. But I also, I feel like I should play Vermintide 2. As for one thing, I do own Vermintide 2, I just have yet to play it. Yeah, that'd be a good one to check out at some point, just because I've heard Vermintide 2 is even better than the first. It is one more Vermintide than Vermintide 1 is. VT2? What is VT2? Fat Shark is a developer. Starfield, probably not. I'm cautiously interested in Starfield, but I don't know. I usually don't play like brand new games. I say as I'm playing this game, which is only like 2 weeks old. I don't usually play brand new games, but when I do, I drink Dos Equis. No, I don't know. Brand new Bethesda games in particular give me pause. So maybe at some point, but I've never even played Skyrim, and I've yet to play any Fallout game other than Fallout 1. And I did beat Fallout 1. That's my like gamer cred I always like to bust out. My gamer cred of like, yeah, I beat Fallout 1, motherfuckers. But I feel like there's a lot of other games on my radar that I want to click through first before I start like banging out brand new Bethesda titles. I hope it's good though, because it's been in development for a long time. There's a lot of hype, and some people are a little bit nervous about it just because, well, Bethesda hasn't really had a lot of like flawless launches in recent history. Fallout 76 left a real not so good taste in a lot of people's mouths for many years. Honestly, it's pretty good now from what I understand, and it wasn't like Bethesda proper, you know. I guess that was ZeniMax, I think, or whatever the other developer studio they have is, but still, I know that was a bit of a sore subject for some. Will this work? There we go, that works. There's another one. Another one. There we go. Oh, we fucking deleted his ass. Five damage, or 5 damage. 5 bullets left. 5 shots. I think that's a single shot, actually, so really just 1 shot. Take a sip of my water and get caught up. Not this decade. That is unironically correct. Probably not this decade. Yeah. It's the newest game I've ever seen him play. I mean, I've played other indie games where like the developer sent me a title, like a key for it. Like, we've done a bunch of Quantum Astrophysicist Guild games. We did Kerr. Like, we've done a bunch of those kinds of games. But those are pretty small indie games. I think this game is technically an indie game. Maybe. Probably, at least. But obviously, it's a very much a big IP. Warhammer 40k. So yeah, Fat Shark. So VT2. Is that Vermintide? Vermintide 2, okay. Well, that's the thing then, yeah. So you would think if it was the same developer as Vermintide 2, they would kind of have that general idea down, but maybe they tried to get too ambitious with like new stuff. Didn't have wheels, they would come later, yeah. The glorious bugs and glitches. Yeah, I tend to wait and see. I mean, a lot of times I'm rewarded by playing the wait and see game, because yeah, if there is a problem with the games, it'll either get fixed or it won't get fixed, and I'll know to just avoid it. I mean, No Man's Sky is a good example of that, because that game's fucking great now, but it was pretty rough at first, and people were very none too pleased about its launch date. But yeah, it's freaking great now, and I picked up the game, I want to say a year after it came out, and freaking love it. I haven't played it in a while, and I really ought to, because there's a lot of new stuff I would love to check out. And I did stream No Man's Sky a couple of times, and I liked it. I'd like to come back to it at some point. Like I was saying, especially since there's so many heckin' big updates that have caught my attention. I get up there. Can't quite latch on. Can I jump on this thing? I cannot. Oh, I have the yellow key though. Let me think about this. Hold on. Is there anything else in that room? Not this guy. No, this is just like a little hub area. No, there was a yellow key or yellow door in here, wasn't there? Yeah, no. Oh, that's where I came from. Oh. I think there was another door. Another door. Let's go back this way. There was bad guys that spawned. Let's follow where the bad guys were spawning. Duping and clipping, yeah. I mean, sometimes there's like straight up exploits that can benefit the player, obviously. I mean, I think I prefer those than the glitches that like crash the game and shit like that. Those I like to avoid. Without the lush interior, street tires, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, in all fairness, it doesn't sound like the game just doesn't function. But yeah, there was just stuff that that was promised that hasn't happened yet. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, a game where it's like, yeah, there's just no wheels. That's like, all right, that means it is unable to function as a video game. Because a car has a really hard time functioning as a car if there's just no fucking wheels in that thing. ZeniMax Online Studios. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. They got rushed at the end. The developers, that is, for, is it? That's not it. Okay, you know, and I remember when I was saying earlier how I never get lost in this level, in this game. I'm starting to get a little bit lost now. Let's keep looking. The fact that there was a lot of bad guys out there made me think that there might be something to that little area. Let's go up. But yeah, the developers for Darktide, yeah, if they got rushed at the end, if the devs asked for more time and the publisher said too fucking bad, that shit happens and it's annoying. But if publishers are willing to say like, hey man, we're gonna take the hit. Oh, there's Big Friend. We're gonna take the hit on review scores and, you know, general public trust at the expense of getting some of our return on investment back sooner. I mean, that's what it all comes down to, you know. If the publisher is like giving them heat, much like how I'm giving this guy heat with this big heat gun I'm slapping him with. Ouch. I realized it was going so fast, actually. But yeah, if it was from like the publisher saying like, yeah, we don't care, you know, it's gonna make people mad, the review score is gonna hurt, but people are still gonna buy the game, and we want some of that money back because you know, we're investing all this time and resources. If that's just how it goes, then like, all right, man, you fucking, you know, go with you know, go with the knowledge that this is not gonna go well necessarily. So just for some publishers, it's like, not my problem. Not my problem. Why I want that return, man. Return on investment. Oh, is that enough? Yes, but only barely. 38 health to my name. I think I went in with full health and mostly full armor. Problems became apparent. Oh, then they went radio. Yeah, that's not good. None too good. Mechanicus, yeah. Yeah, I remember opinions were a little bit split on Mechanicus, but we watched the trailer. I think, Liberty, you sent me the trailer, actually, and it looked pretty sick. I mean, it was a teaser trailer, so it didn't show gameplay, but it looked pretty badass, honestly. Something to be said about a game with what I'm assuming is an antagonist with that much dripping menace everywhere. Pretty sick. Not done yet, friends. We got that that vortex grenade burning a hole in my pocket. I hear music's over my head. There's a couple friends over there. There's Gunnerman's. There he is, not anymore. They sure give us a lot of ammo for the Boltgun, but admittedly I do use it very infrequently. It's a very reliable weapon, but there's like all the fun, playful weapons that are just good to bust out. They're not always the most sensible choice, but they're oftentimes very fun. Once again, I'm looking for secrets. Not that I need them, per se. I think this is probably the final stretch of the level. We've definitely learned over the week or so of playing this game that once you get the third key, there are no more than 3 keys in a single level. So you know you're nearing the final stretch, or you're in the final stretch, once the last door has been opened. There's a switch somewhere. Somewhere to open this puppy. Speaking of puppies, I see that Dexter has awoken. The Dexter dog awakens. We'll see what time. 11. But after 11, we'll see if he needs to go outside. I took him out right before I started streaming, so he's probably okay for a bit. So, end of the level. We're probably getting close to the end of chapter 2 then. Once again, one secret short I'm known for being a little short. I am known for being a little short, and this is no difference. Like how I fired accidentally by clicking the menu. Alright. What was the name of this level? It sounded cool. What was it? Heresy Lurks. So it does it? There's purple doors. Purple doors and purple keys. Oh! Oh, they blend in so well. You even see in there. And the natural camouflage, good for them. Yeah, only a 6-foot-tall Hobbit Marine. Yes, yes, a Hobbit amongst Space Marines. A paltry 6 feet. How plithy. How pedestrian. This would be a real cool place to hide some secrets. And some additional bad guys for chain sorting. Oh, big friend. Throwing grenades at me. There we go. See that I backed off specifically so that I could properly taunt him. Like a true Space Marine should. It is my sworn duty. Also, I said duty. Quick FYI for anybody who missed it. Ouch. Ouch. That sneaky fella hiding behind the little wall there. Thought he was so sneaky. Also, reminder, that was 2 levels without a purge. Although that level did have a mini-boss. Maybe it was the previous level. Yeah, the previous level had a mini-boss. That one had like 2 mini-bosses. The 2 flying friends. Also, I think I've been here already. Have I gone this way, though? Oh, I have not. I think I got him. I couldn't be sure. There we go. So we know those things will start hurt once they pop. Oops. I don't want them to jump towards me while that's exploding, because I'm pretty sure it will hurt me. I'm not going to give it the chance. It's a big buddy. It's out of ammo instantly, so we just hit him with one of these. There we go. Level seems like it's so far a series of tunnels, but I bet it's going to open up fairly soon here. Game saved, and we got lasers. Oh, it's one of these. Time to cartwheel over these things. Very daftly and elegantly. Strategic walls to hide behind. There's no crouch, so I can't get those things. No crouch button, just like a proper Doom-like. Although there's jumping, and also a third interactable dimension, so... Oh, hold on. So in that ways, it is non-authentic as a Doom-like. But I'm not exactly a purist, so I don't really give a shit. There's a pile of bones. I don't know why I got so excited when I saw it, but I just had to kill it. For secrets, the Vengeance Boltgun. Power up. And no upgrades here, but there are some health pickups. No, there's not. Never mind. I'm a filthy liar. Grab that. Actually, I might not need it. I do need it. I need it. This thing fires really fast. The damage isn't particularly anything to write home about, but gets the job done. Oh, come back! I think that did hit him. By the grace of the Empire. There we go. Oh, that's cool sword thing. Yeah, I want to do cool sword shit. Floors shall be red with the blood of thine enemies. So fucking badass. It's so cool. Now what though? Now where do I go? Now that I've killed all that I see. Oh, this is actually not a good idea. Okay, yeah, this is not a good idea. I'm just gonna use some AoE things because individual melee slaps like that are very inefficient. Especially because those guys have pretty low health anyway. I'm stepping through the goop. And the heads are just rolling forever. Yep. That's what's happening. Oh! Oh! Wish I would have noticed that soon. Sooner, rather. Yeah, by the time I noticed it was too late. It's too late, baby. It's too late, though we really did try to make it. Alright, so that means I really can't... I don't have time to dawdle or dingle or diddle. Have a good night, Five Figure. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Always nice to get a chill with you, homie. Oh my god. You guys not know what is happening? Maybe they're extra short and they just don't care. Oh my god. This is not the right gun to be using. Yep. Alright, time to... Gotta heavy bolt it, man. We gotta fucking mow through these things. I don't have to kill everything, but I just want to. A lot. A lot, a lot. No time for reloading. No time for none of that shit. Big. This might not be killing him fast enough. It's an unfortunate autosave. I wish it would have autosaved when I was still in the air. Or no, not when I was in the air, but when I was like still on the platform, rather. Damn it. Maybe what you just do is you just ignore all the enemies. This has very little ammo left. Maybe just like ignore everything, because like they're all gonna get killed by the thing anyway. By the crushinating. There we go. Actually, I think I can probably just watch this go down, can't I? From the safety, relative safety. Oh god. Relative safety of this little area, as I was saying. Presumably they all got 8 health, by the way. God damn, that was scurry. Just gotta charge through. Yep, just fucking go fast, eat ass. All right, well, that is the purple key. I'm actually gonna grab some health first, because Lord knows I could use some. Presumably there was some I didn't pick up. Or maybe I picked up every health pickup ever. There's one, there's 10. 10 health. Great. So many hit points. Wealthy beyond my wildest memes. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Let me stomp over then. Game saved at literally 10 HP. Just gobble some of these up real quick. These things, that's good. Are you arming me with more things? Or is there a scary thing above or ahead? They're buttering me up for something. Medical artifacts, oh my. Wow, that's cool. I mean, as the resident hobbit of this community, I see this kind of thing and I just think the Eye of Sauron. Yeah, this is pretty fucking boss, dude. Oh my god, that's so cool. You didn't tell me we were going to Castlevania tonight, but I'm very much happy that we are. That is an option. That is the coolest shit. Can I just look at it? I just want to look at it for like 900 hours. This is so fucking badass. Stained glass windows. Oh my god, it's a cathedral full of miniature cathedrals inside of it. It's very weird, but I'm kind of here for it. Oh, do I just jump? Oh fuck! All right, just fucking jump. Here we go. Am I gonna land on something or someone? I'll land on the blood splatter, meaning that someone or something landed on some other thing here as well. This is so cool. I love this shit. Your noises. Voices in my head. What are they saying? No, I think it's actually just bad guys. Chitter chattering. I thought there'd be secrets up here. I scared someone. Look at the library. That's so cool. Do you have any graphic novels? Do you have a manga section? I think I'm scaring someone. Someone just looked out the window. They saw my ass. I'm like sticking my ass in a window somewhere. They're like, Jesus! There's probably a door. Or a door in here. Or an entryway. There's one. Alright, suddenly the voices have stopped. Yeah, suddenly it's quiet now. It's the darndest thing. Yeah, it sounds like they're just surprised. They're like, what the fuck? Who's this big fucking meat mountain who just arrived? We're taking that. Put a little grenade down. Just a little grenade action. For fun. It's a treat. A treat to myself. Also, I still have that vortex grenade. It's burning a hole in my pocket. I think that was a single bullet. That was all I had for that one gun. You have been chosen. What? Is it gonna launch me? That's cool as hell. Oh, that's cool as hell. That was pretty sweet. I think he just murdered his own homie to shoot at me. I mean, I admire the dedication. I don't think his homie does as much, but I admire it. Full health. Just looking for secrets as always. One of these days, my curiosity will be rewarded. But that is not this day. Is that enough to kill? Yes, it is. Oh, there was two of them. Oh, cool. Daily double. Where are you? Show yourself. He's gonna go for melee, right? There we go. That's what I wanted, so I can shred him down. See, I know he's right there because I just hurt his ass. Impale him to the wall and explode his ass. Little jumpy friend. So we're just kind of powering through all these little citadels, jumping every which way. Reach our destination. Whoa, just barely made that jump. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on, one more time with that noise. You ready for that shit? Here you go. Oh, I didn't do it. Yes. This is the sound that happens when two Space Marines have sex with their suits on. So if you're ever like laying up in bed, you're reading a book, and your neighbors are making this noise, there's no hiding that. Okay, but for real, okay, I was like, how do I get over here? But it's okay, because it's for the glory of the Emperor, or that's why they... As long as they're praising the Emperor while they're doing it, then it's fine. They're fusing, not fucking, because fucking is fornication under consent of the king. That's the supposed acronym. This is fornication under consent of the Empire. Hence why it's fuking. I'll say it for you. Alex, you're a genius. You're a comedic genius. I was too slow. I was too late. You're a comedic genius, but your fucking Warhammer gameplay needs some work. 11 health. And a dream. A bit slow in the drop there. Slow in the draw, that is. Oh, no, I'm hurting a little bit. 25 health is actually not a very large number. I don't know if anybody know. If any of you know this, it is the honest truth. There we go. More health. My prayers have been answered. Looks like I have two choices. Inside of you are two jetpack wolves. And they're both fucking. I sure hope so. So there's that one. Or there's that one that I can't really see. I'll take the one I can't see. The devil I don't know. Maybe we can do both eventually. A proper cathedral this time. Gothic architecture and everything. Another jumpy boy right there. Oh yeah, more space marine sex. That's what I've always wanted. Another fucking vortex grenade. I don't know what to do with these things, man. Whenever I'm in the heat of the moment fighting something truly scary, I just bust out the big guns. Forget I have this damn thing. What was in that one? What if I chose poorly? So I'm thinking like the next boss battle, I'll fucking whip that thing out and use it to rip some heads off. Shit, he body blocked the first fool. Oh, I'm stuck. It's fine, we got there. The second fella body blocked the corpse of the first one. I couldn't cancel it out quick enough. Use this thing for a minute. I hear more noises. Not bad. Got more? Any more where that came from? Yeah, melee is usually a pretty reliable way to shred them out like that. Yo, Maddie! What's up, Maddie? Thank you very much, Maddie. For that very kind raid. How you doing, my friend? Do a quick shout out for our homies. Bam! Doing some... oh, new Tales game! Hell yeah, Tales of Arise. Or at least I think it's new. Have you played the Tales of series before, Maddie? Because I loved Tales of Fantasia and Tales of Symphonia, so I'm familiar with the older games in the series. Maddie, for those who don't know, she's one of our resident Final Fantasy experts. She's played a bunch of those, both on and off stream. But also she gets into other JRPGs, such as Tales of Arise, as you could have guessed. It's your first Tales of game. I'm sure you've probably heard people like well, maybe not myself specifically. You've probably heard Jet talk well of Symphonia. Tales of Symphonia is a really good one from the good old days. Really, really solid game. And for a lot of us, that was like a nostalgia game that a lot of us enjoyed because it was a GameCube game originally. But no, I hope you're enjoying it. It's a cool series. Really cool series. But thank you for that raid, Maddie. Do you have any clips you want to share, by the way? Last time you hit us with a real good sassy clip of you in real life hitting us with a spicy pun, and then your in-game character looking so dejected and disappointed. And I loved it. It was a very good clip. We're playing Boltgun. This, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This game is not a JRPG. I know it might look the part, but this game is not a JRPG. It's a little different than the Tales of series, but I love the Tales of series, so this is not to speak ill of it. We're doing some Boltgun. This is a cool, you want to call it a boomer shooter or a retro revival shooter or Doom-like. It is all those things, but it's also so much more. It's a very, very good game, and it is delightfully ultra-violent, as you could tell when shit like this happens. Delicious, just properly delicious. But yeah, we're playing some Boltgun. It's my first playthrough, and we're gonna have some extra game keys to give out, I suspect, fairly soon. Because there's one more kind of meta achievement I'm striving for. If we can get that shit, we'll have 2 game keys to give out, courtesy of the nice folks over at Daredrop, who hooked us up with some extra keys, which was very, very nice of them. So I'm very low health, so I'm trying to be somewhat smart about this, but being smart in a video game, come on, that doesn't sound like the Super Hobbit way. Oh, he went down. There he is. Fuck you. Regular grenade? Take that. I'm gonna just hide down here real quick. I heard giblets get splorted. Oh yeah, he's hella dead. I threw a grenade and I heard things get squishy. Is that the end of the level? Maybe? No, it is very much not the end of the level. So when I have this little health, a little bit nervous to just charge in half-assedly. I would rather charge in full-ass-erdly. I'm gonna save. I'm also going to yump this way, because this looks... Well, actually, I was gonna say this looks like secrets could be over here, but now I'm like, I don't see anything. There's nowhere else to go. So no secrets over here. Bop! That was intentional. I definitely wanted to explore down here. It's not intentional. 1 health. And a dream. Let me just stomp my way up here. Now I have a whole whopping 3 health. Little boost. There was a secret. I knew it. I knew there was something over here eventually. Try to hide from me, Kraken Boltgun upgrade, did you? Not on my watch. What awaits? They gave us extra armor, or not armor, extra ammo. Now they're giving us armor. A slow drip feed of armor and health, but I'll take it. Is it gonna be a purge? Smells of purge territory. Where the baddies be? You know they're gonna be lurking. Or they do be lurking. I don't think it's a purge though. I think it's just a bunch of fellas. Bunch of fellas, maybe a couple Cinderellas. Fellas for sure. Oh, Jesus, Sorcerer. Oh, I know what to do with you. We fought you before, Sorcerer. Ouch. You guys hurt real good. Like, real good. Save that vortex grenade for just such an occasion. He's real hurt. He's really hurting, and I'm really squirting. Oh, you're over here now. I guess you teleport. Got the little buddies. No little buddies. This is a little buddy free zone. Actually, that's not true. I'm a little buddy. A bloat drone. Oh. I'm assuming that's a... Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's right. He resurrects them. Oh, I'm very low on health. Any more of them health pickups, bro? Get spare one. Or a struggling hobbit. Pick up some armor. That's kind of like health. It's like health, but with extra steps. 6 shots. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Well, that's not what I wanted. Him out of there. And slice and dice. And everything nice. There we go. No, you fucking don't. Not on my watch. Oh, he did get... Oh, wait, no. I thought he got ascended. Oh, shit. It's behind me. You teleport away, you freaking nerd. Teleport's for nerds. And of course, yeah, he's bringing in more homies, and they don't drop health, unfortunately for me. Jesus. 7 health. Oh, he got my ass. Tough fight, man. Tough fight. 100% agreed. There they be. There's the fellas. Now, where's the big boy? I'm gonna have the grenade ready to roll at a moment's notice. There's the big boy. Oh, it's a thick-ass boy. I'm gonna slap him down with this thing, too, while he's distracted, getting his butt completely uninstalled. He's teleporting away like a freaking fool. You're a goddamn fool. Hey, you get out of here. Did he just show his ass to me? How do I retaliate by... What's the button to retaliatorily show my ass to him? As a manner of butt-related warfare. Buttular warfare. Oh, Jesus. Ouch. Jesus. Why do you hurt so good? Why am I not throwing this grenade? Just spam all the... Fuck, I almost got him too. Let's spam all the grenades. His butt is uninstalled. Well, you know, Maddie knows from unfortunate experience that I do have a weird thing about talking about butts. Sometimes, completely unknowingly, Alex just has an indescribable urge to wax poetic about booty action. Yes, also that. Just can't help himself. I can't go 5 minutes without talking about those things. Although, who can blame me, honestly? They're pretty fun. All the grenades, baby. All the grenades. 50 health and dream. Let's actually find some health, because last time I feel like I did better when I was like... Just gonna fucking do that, huh? Let's ignore all that. Say, you know what? Life's too short to let the bloat drones get us down. Let's instead fuck this man up entirely with chainsaws. And... Oh, he fucking teleported away? No, not on this... Not this day. In front of my garden salad? Where'd he go? Show him to me. Not you. I don't care about you. Fun. Ah, shit. He is vanquished. Did I? Oh wait, did I kill him? I thought he like teleported away. Okay, maybe me and my garden salad are safe. All right, we're good. Chapter 2, baby. Oh, you're right. Whoops. Sorry about that. Forgot to unmute. Just assume it was the sound of things dying. I think there's subtitles. Sorry about that. So I'm guessing that is chaos being empowered somehow. No ifs, ands, or buts. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I tossed his salad. Good. Actually, I've learned that tossing someone's salad is, well, it's a euphemism for an activity that is shared between 2 or more people that love each other a lot, or well, they don't have to love each. There is a mutual appreciation of some variety. The less I say, the better. So now we're in Lava Land. This is chapter 3, by the way. Beginning of chapter 3 in all of its splendor, and I think it is the final chapter. It do be the final chapter. And now we have game sound because I forgot to unmute earlier. If I had a nickel for every time I've done that, I would be able to quit my job and stream full time. It's hot. It is. Well, the lava is also hot. Can't forget that. Going through the warp. Oh, so it's like you're potentially diddling with demons anytime you go into the warp zones, and that could be a not good time. Oh, does that mean like we're considered a not good person since we had to go through the warps earlier? That was back in chapter 1. I wonder if that like made them mad. I heard them talking about like purging the heretic or the traitor. I wonder if we are a traitor. Some causes. It wasn't us, okay. We were definitely talking about the lava. We definitely weren't talking about things that were unbecoming of a Space Marine's dedication to the Empire. Oh, that's right, you start with nothing. Just the bolt gun. Now we gotta fight an exalted flamer with just my bolt gun? Oh, right, it's the... Are you dead? Wow, I'm surprised the exalted flamer takes damage from lava. I think they would just kind of shrug that kind of shit off. Yet here we are. Whoa! No, that's a regular flamer. And he is languishing in the lava and he's fucking dead. All according to plan. Yeah, I thought he'd be immune to lava, but I guess it hurts. It wasn't doing a lot of damage. He resisted it. The damage was there. I haven't need nades. I do. Take that. Yeah, of course it would bounce off. Try that again. There we go. 2 grenades. Doing a lava damage. You have to say it kind of quickly. That's a lava damage to have it not be obvious. That is good. Maddie is the pun master, so she's out here flexing on all of us, making our pun game feel inferior. Oh, see the arrow. Ah. See a big armor on his hip. So we need to. Okay, yeah, that's the only way to go because this be a dead end. They really want me to pick up more of that melt things ammo, even though we don't have the gun for it yet. We'll find more of that laser gun. Juicy laser gun. Just got the shotgun. Oh, good. These guys are actually kind of nice to use. These guys are good shotgun fodder. Not that people put candles on these girders. It's just so romantic. Maybe people are having nice like romantic dinners on these steel girders, watching the lava flow down so elegantly. Just inspires feelings of wanting to toss someone's salad, or maybe having your own salad. Ah, salad tossed. I mean, I remember the first time I had my salad tossed in front of a fucking foundry full of lava actively leaking down. God, it was so fucking hot. Oh boy, the third-degree burns, the trips to the hospital, the weird excuses to her parents. Yeah, it was a good time. Oh, but enough about my early 30s. Let's there's probably another. Oh, do I just jump up more? Jump up even higher? No, that's not an option. What was that? What? Like a little splorch, little purple splorch. Who dost thou? Who dost approach? Alternate dimension inhabited by demons. The warp drive works. It's just not safe, but it's what they. Okay, so it's just what you got. Okay. Yeah, the arrow points this way. Do I yump? Oh! I'm a dummy. Okay. The blood splorches will lead my. Oh, that's what that was. The splorch. Spawned a single fella who's gonna go in the lava. Good. We'll take it. Sometimes you don't come out, or you might come out at a different time. Really? That's awesome, but terrifying. Kind of cool though. Cool lore. What if I keep going? What if I take it to the limit one more time? Well, it looks like that's it. Oh, what am I doing? I got this thing. Oh, not you fucking trying to ruin my day. Not today, sir. He's a real healthy boy. Okay, he's done. It's not very often in the late game where you find yourself trying to kill those guys with just a bolt gun, so usually you got the spicier weapons by that point. Gothic Armada 2. Oh, wow. Ahead of when he came in, so he went forwards in time. That's pretty sick. Is that like, are there things to mitigate the risk of that happening, or is it just like whenever we use the warp, we just have to plug our noses and hope for the best? Because if it's just a YOLO good luck situation, then goddamn, that's pretty wild. Pretty cool, but pretty wild. 35 heavy bolter shots. Someone had an honest-to-goodness purge in a hot minute. Oh, right when I said that. Wow. The timing. I guess I willed it into existence. Manifested. A lot of fools out that way. Oh, that's, I spoke too soon. There's fools that are nearby now. Fire hurts. Hurts so good. I mean, like 12 years I need to reload. Oh, that guy just get fucked by his own shit? Good. Love to see it. Ow, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're fucking the heavy boy. There we go. And I'm instantly out of ammo for it, but there's probably more where that came from. Let's explore a little bit. I have a tendency to not explore enough when I do these purges, and then I miss out on like some really cool pickups. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just trying to not fall in the lava. Some grenades. There we go. Give me some of the juice. I need the juice. Let's man the juice. It's the Exalted Flamers, man. They got lots of health. They're healthy boys. Oh, they got these fucking dudes too. Zinch has never been more represented. I just used all my grenades like a fool. You got a big boy? You got a big boy? I'm just a small boy. Nobody loves me. He's just a small boy from a poor family. From a small family, actually. We want to be on point with the lyrics. Oh, Jesus. What? No, you're not allowed to be here. No, come on, you're in the wrong place. Sorry. There's no health. Okay, so we're just doing this, huh? There's 3 of you, and okay, that's great. Oh, that was. Oh, here we go. See it. No, don't climb it. Oh, I need to kill you before you become chosen. You got chosen, you freaking nerd. You lucky freaking nerd. Now, mercifully, that actually did it. Oh, but I need to not die to the last fellas. You're all getting chosen. I'm fucking dead. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough purge. Who's in charge now? And oh, we find the same people? Yeah. Called a Geller field. But they can fail. Oh, yeah, they can do it too. A lot of the... Oh, yeah, interesting. So, yeah, so things can go wrong. Speaking of things going wrong, that is a questionable autosave. But you know what? It's actually kind of helpful. Not when I fall in lava. Not when the lava happens, yeah. I think all of them became chosen because I was unable to kill them fastly enough. And I don't have any other guns. Oh, I have 20 bullets from this thing. Oh, hello. See, I have so little ammo for the things that hurt real good. So I'm just kind of going round and round. 27 health and a dream, as always. There's stuff up here. I should have looked here earlier. Stuff. There's grenades. There's dreams that can come true. You have been chosen. That's a tough room, man. We fucking got that shit. That was tough. Powered through it, though. So there's more platforming ahead of us. Yeah, we were kind of scrounging there because we started with not a ton of ammo. Oh, decent bit of ammo. Not a ton of, like, good, like, fancy, badass weapons. Just, like, more standard stuff. And the badass weapon we do have did have very limited ammo. I kind of squandered my grenades a little bit early. I think that's where we... Oh, that's where we came from. No. This is not where we came from. Well, maybe. Maybe? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm full of shit. Yeah, we came this way. Okay, yeah. Thing. Lord High Admiral Spire. He said, all right, bet. I like it. It's all business. Splorch. All right, so yeah, let's kind of slurp up a bunch of giblets. I've probably got another half an hour to go. I was really hoping to find the grav cannon tonight, but it could still happen. But I thought we were further into chapter 2 than we ended up being. I was hoping we were gonna have Moa of an opportunity. Oh man, there was that thing though. Don't I feel silly? That explains why there's so much of the ammo for lying around. There was that. We could have gotten that a little bit sooner. Oh well, that's okay. It's kind of a tough weapon to use when you're kind of getting bum rushed. The explosions, I think, hurt us too. I think it does cut both ways. Okay, well, let's start some platforming then, because platforming is clearly what the game wants us to do, given the little splorty marks. I don't know if it's for secrets or for honest-to-goodness progress. Let's do it this way. See, I already went up here, but what about here? Woo! Oh, yeah, more Space Marine sex noises. Hell yeah. Try that again. Just such a cool noise. To anybody wondering, no, I am not aware of any Warhammer 40k Space Marine Rule 34 cultured content. Am I assuming it exists? Yes, absolutely. Also, this seems the kind of thing where secrets would be. Nothing on that side, and oh, there is something here. Nope. Nope. Fuck. Ah, fuck, there's something in there. And I needs it. It might be another grav grenade. Vortex grenade. And that, wow, one of those would have been real useful in this fight. I go from that side. Maybe I could just yump from across. Actually, yeah, it's one of these. Overthinking things. It's Vortex. Yeah, I think it's either Vortex or one of those ammo pickup things. It's definitely a Vortex 80. No! It's so tricky when you want to drop down and you want to grab not the current ledge, but the next ledge. Ledges get too excited, but now it's easier to get to at least. So I want to jump. There we go. Not as high. Not as good. Don't overshoot the landing and over commit. Trying to over impress anybody. Ooh. We're here. Our destination, finally. Anything else? No, I think we've scoured that area very, very thoroughly. Perhaps even over-scoured it. And now it's quiet. Too quiet. It's almost like they threw a lot of enemies. They were like, ah, yeah, we're kind of spent right now, fam. What does Mouth do? Spawn some friends. I suspect that's the friend spawning noise. How do I dispense the hugs? Dispensing hug. All right, it worked. We hugged him to a red tomato paste. There we go. Making friends. Hold on. There we go. One more. There we go. Yeah, I really do need to be doing more taunts. It's the proper way to play this game. So that way is probably the next correct direction. Let's go up here, though. And we are full on grenades for now. Red key, nice, nice. Probably gonna need that sooner than later. In fact, here is a door that is very red. Oh. Some health that is also very red, but the good kind of red. Now, questions are being begged. Oh, here it is. I was going to say. Where's the door opener? E to activate. What am I activating? Huh. E to activate. All right. I'll bite. Wow. That's delightful. It's a secret, obviously. Like, that's not... Well, they're kind of leading you to it with the little pickup thingamajigs, but like, wow, it's cleverly hidden, but also cleverly dictated. He's out of there. This is a regular flamer. Flame on. It's an exalted big boy. Let's throw a grenade at him. And one more for good luck. And, wow, it's a lot of lava. Excuse me. Is there a fella back there? It's really hard to see. Okay, there's the fella. The guy fell in the lava, so he is a non-issue. So we in the industry refer to as a non-issue. Yeah, it's like, you know there's been some demon spawning shit, some warp shenanigans when you see just this very cool but very like, oh, and it's like moving. I was about to call it graffiti. It's more like a spider web of nightmares. That's when shit's getting weird. Oh, you know what? That actually kind of works. Kind of works to it being down here, because now... you know what? Actually, never mind. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. We have some distance, so they can't just bum rush us. Their melee attacks are much scarier than their ranged. The ranges are annoying, but not nearly as scurry. Once they get into melee range, if their health is low enough, you can just fucking chainsaw them to death. Probably low on ammo for this thing. Oh yeah, we are quite low. But that's okay, because where we're going, we're not gonna need ammo. Look at the heavy bolter. Very good. Now, if you are of the watching a Twitch stream persuasion right now, and you are deeply, deeply offended by the color orange, or colors like orange and yellow and red, in this level, probably the next few levels, I'm guessing, are probably not going to be great for you. But if you have the color like orange fetish, then this is probably the best stream you've seen in ages, honestly. So happy to be of service, you know, happy to provide a fairly niche but fairly valuable service to you. For fetishists of very specific colors. Is that enough to chain him to death? Yes, it is. And then some. That was the wrong button, but yes, that actually works. What I meant to do was reload. What I instead did was reload my guy's hatred for heretics, apparently. As if it needed to... As if it was, you know, empty at all. Still doing pretty well. Yo, Mallory, what's up, bud? The bolt gun progression. We are progressing some bolts, all right. There are some bolts. They're being fired from a gun. And the new CPU is clicking along at a very nice pace. We're at 24.8 CPU utilization right now. No drop frames. Things been hunky-dory, so I'm happy with it. One contempt. Yeah, I was thinking that earlier, like if there was some kind of mechanization where contempt, or where like taunting would do something. It would like maybe weaken an enemy's resolve, or had a chance to stagger them or something. Or even something simple like get an achievement for taunting, like play through the whole game and taunt every single, well, not even the Chaos Marine, but like the big Chaos Marines, not the regular fellas, but like the big bulky dudes. Like kill every single one in the game and taunt them before you kill them. It's hard to know if you're like looking at in their general direction when the taunt happens, but I think it could be fun to have some kind of mechanic like that for an achievement or something silly. Like one of those. Mallory, how you doing, bud? I know you were doing. What were you playing the other day? I was lurking. Actually, I think I might have been in your chat. I was either lurking or I was active in your chat. I can't quite remember. It wasn't Star Citizen. It was a Sekiro. It was when the shadow. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, wow, Sekiro, your shadow really did die twice. End the credits. Did you ever get past that big snaky boy? Because the snaky boy was an experience. He was a big friend. Ouch. Oh, I have this. I have this thing that just kind of makes things go away. Which is good, because he's... Oh, Lord, he's coming. Oh, good. Now I get to actually use this damn thing. Did I actually kill him? No. He must have ran away. Like, I mean, I ran away too, so I can't really talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit. Oh, you survived. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Not anymore. Not surviving any longer. Yeah, this guy. Every time you see a Chaos Terminator, taunt at them, and then fucking dab on their asses for a sick-ass achievement. Oh. Jesus. We're still spawning more friends. Lucky me. I just like turned around and reflexively hit the trigger, thinking there's gonna be something to my left. I know it's gonna be there. Like, I don't know what's over there, but I know it's something. 9 times out of 10. Actually, you know, that worked out well. Do that again. Bam! Got his ass. The PC truck. Yeah, I think you probably... That's right, I did tell you about the shenanigans. Yeah, there were some pictures posted in my Discord server of the screws that... It screwed me for sure, because they were screwed in so tight and they got stripped very, very quickly. I was telling folks earlier how, like, normally I'm flattered if something is wanting to strip for me that quickly. Like, you know, if something wants to get naked for me that fast, usually it's you know, a good thing, or at least it's flattering. This is one such case where stripping that quickly was kind of a downside. Also, that's the end of the level, but I'm gonna look for secrets real quick. And actually, yeah, if I can show real quick, I don't know how well it's gonna show up, but I'm saving this as a memento of the first screw that went out. It's a little bit hard to see. I hold it this way. It's a little bit hard to see, but I had to drill it all the way through because it was so stripped. There, you can kind of see the air through it a little bit. Everything's mirrored. On my end, there we go. Really good earlier when you can like kind of see it through the webcam. But yeah, I had to drill all the way through this thing while it was in the motherboard. I do this 4 times, one for each screw. The first one like was the most straight, so it's the one that like you can very see like the hole just like went through the middle, kind of like to hollow it out. And from there I was able to weasel it out, but it was an experience, and it took hours, and then another couple of hours to clean out my computer afterwards because metal shavings. There weren't a ton of them, but there were enough where I was like, I don't want to chance it. So I took the computer apart, air dusted everything, I have an anti-static vacuum, so I cleaned the shit out of it. Literal shit, no, not real shit, but the metal shavings and such, so we Gucci. Thank you for, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the bit, Mallory. I can't take credit for it, but it was one that I enjoyed. The Snaky Boy did get circumvented, good. You got the Bull Boy. I've seen the Bull Boy. Yeah, I've never played the game, but I've watched other people play it. No laws about the Pokemon Batman. I want to know about the Pokemon Batman. Am I wearing a button-down shirt? Not particularly. I am wearing a button-down shirt, which is rare for me, admittedly. Gracie and I went out to dinner with some really good family friends of hers, of ours. They're our family friends, since we're married now. Oh, married, but yeah, we went out to a nice dinner, and it was a very good time, and it was at a pretty cool place here in St. Louis called Olive and Oak. It's one of our favorites. It's not like super ritzy or anything, but it's like kind of nice, so we dressed kind of nice. The good news is that I am very much still wearing PJs, so I got PJ pants on, but I was like, you know what, we'll rock the button-down shirt for the stream. Why the hell not? It was either that or like it was more effort to take the shirt off and, you know, put on like a jacket or something, so I was like, we'll just fucking rock it. Rock with it, roll with it. So, but yeah, special occasion was we had a nice dinner. That was good enough reason for me. Anti-static vacuum, yeah. Low power air compressor. Yeah, I just got some air duster when because we're very blessed. We have Micro Center here in St. Louis, and Grace and I live like maybe 15 minutes away from it, so it's pretty close. It's closer than where I used to live back in my condo. So yeah, that's where I got the CPU, that's where I got the air cooler and the air duster. So I got, yeah, it's very nice to have. It's expensive though. I don't know about low power compressed air. The anti-static vacuum was thankfully, that was actually a birthday present a number of years ago, and it has been very useful. Very, very useful. Alex is from Pokemon and Batman. I want to live in a universe where Pokemon and Batman can coexist, like in the same universe. Oh, that's not good. I don't want you being so close to my face. These big little turtle friends. Yeah, Micro Center's a good time. I was telling Dave earlier. I don't know if Dave was still listening in, but or anybody who else was listening in, but I was saying how I made a newbie mistake the day after I had installed my new CPU and air cooler. I made a newbie mistake, and that newbie mistake was venturing back onto Micro Center's website the day after it making those installations. I wasn't shopping. It was more called window shopping, specifically window shopping for graphics cards. And while I was there, I just happened to notice in the homepage they had fucking ridiculous bundles for AMD CPUs, which is my CPU is an AMD. I got a 5900X, and I paid $320. $320 for an AMD 5900X. It's actually a pretty good deal. They like originally retailed for $500, I think. So $320 is not bad for a brand new card. Well, still in packaging, new card. However, there were two deals that caught my eye. One of them was out of stock, so it doesn't really count. But the one that was still in stock, last I checked, was a 7600X 5-socket CPU and a motherboard and an AM5 motherboard, an MSI AM5 motherboard, and two 16 gigabyte sticks of DDR5 RAM, all for $430, or maybe it's $470. We'll say 470. I can't remember. We'll say 470. So that means if I would have paid like an extra $80 to $100, I could have. Basically, that's an entire computer. Short of a power supply and a graphics card, you're getting a second computer. And I was like, the 5900X I got is very good. It's like a very good card, but the 7600 is better in every way possible, except it does generate more heat. And the fact that it generates more heat means I would have needed a bigger and more chunkier air cooler. And the air cooler I got, it is almost exactly flush with my current case. So if I were to have gone for that deal, I would need a more expensive air cooler and a nicer, larger case. Realistically speaking, I will eventually need to get a bigger case anyway, because my graphics card is quite old and it's kind of also at its like limit of space down there. So inevitably, I'm gonna need a new case eventually anyway. It's like that's inevitable. But still, it's like, on the one hand, it's like, man, I could have had like something really, really fantastic and just better for like a little bit more money. Because that was the other thing. The CPU was $320, but the air cooler I got was like another $50. So yeah, like for those two things, I paid like $380, about $380. $370. Like, damn, man, I should have just not looked. And I mean, technically, I am within the 15-day return period. So if I really wanted to, I could switch them out. But I was one thing Dave pointed out, and I think I agree with this, is that usually when there are those kinds of deals, they're usually pretty good, but there are grains of salt. Like, there's a reason why they're trying to get rid of their stock. And in this particular case, like the RAM, for instance, is from a brand I do not recognize. That's not like a red flag, but it's a yellow at best flag. And the motherboard is an MSI motherboard. That's a pretty reputable brand, but the board itself might, I haven't really looked into it, but it might have some problems or it might have some known issues. So it's like, it's probably still a pretty good deal across the board, but like, there are caveats usually to cases like that. So I don't feel like I missed out too much, but still, it's like, fuck, man, if I would have just spent a little bit more money and done a little bit more research, I could have gotten a real juicy, juicier deal. It would have cost a bit more money, would have been a bit more effort. And like I said, since I would have inevitably had to have gotten a bigger case, it would have been more of an ordeal, but it potentially could have been nicer, and also it could have been more future-proof, because we already know that the next generation of AMD cards is going to be AM5 socket compatible. So the presumed 8000 series is going to be AM5, whereas I'm stuck on AM4 land with my dinky little 5900X. It's not actually dinky, it's a pretty good card, but still, I digress. Yeah, get his ass. You know, one more. It worked out so well. He kind of shrugs it off, doesn't he? broke as fuck. Anti-static vac. 300? Wow. I don't think mine was that much, but again, mine was a birthday present, so I could be wrong. I want to say mine was like 100 and some change. It's pretty small though. Mine's like, put it away already, but it's like about, I'm not gonna turn the side. Actually, no, I can just shut it. So like, it's like if this were to be sideways, this is about the size of my anti-static vacuum. Very small, but it doesn't need to be large because it's supposed to, you know, get inside of desktops and whatnot, desktop computers. It doesn't need to be big. That's what she said. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. I like that thing. Battery powered air compressor. Oof. Yeah, that's actually better, obviously, than the full vac. Charizard would be a Joker minion. What about Mr. Mime though? Ooh, good point. Drive a hard bargain. Ooh, more ammo, yes please. Secret found. It's not the size of the anti-vac, it's how you use it. It's how you use the nozzle. All accurate and all very based. I want to jump up that way. That seems like an extra place to go. So let's be a little extra. I've been known to be a little extra from time to time. Unless I can't make that jump. I cannot make that jump. Oh, hold on. I gotta do something. Let me try that again. This is very important. So, this is a very important game mechanic that they don't explicitly tell you about. You kind of have to discover it on your own, but it's a very important one. See, I'm not able to jump on that. That's fine. This is worth it. It's worth it, I promise. It's very important lore. So, there's two things you have to always do in this game. You have to taunt things frequently. And then sometimes you have opportunities to squinch a corpse. It squinched it a little bit, like it you know, it gives some extra giblets. But sometimes if you get like the big squinches, it'll just instant gib, and it's very satisfying. I'm not gonna go all the way around for it, but you get the basic idea. This one. Up here. From downtown. There we go. Yeah, all right, one more. Hold on. I need it to like fully splurt out like a fucking tube of toothpaste. Like stepping on it. There we go. Like stepping on a tube of toothpaste. The Warhammer X universe is an exercise in being extra. So I don't feel so bad about indulging a little bit. Chipotle sauce. Yo, that sounds nice. Using it on all of your sandwiches. I can very much appreciate imitation things. Like, oh, here's an imitation thing that this restaurant does. And the recipe is very copyright protected, but this gets it close. So yeah, doing like a DIY Taco Bell sauce, that sounds really nice. What kind of Sammys are you going to put it on, Johnson? I mean, the answer is all of them, but what kind of Sammys do you have planned for your future? Asking for all of us hungry individuals that can gaze upon your sandwich works, ye mighty, and despair. The secret's up here. No secret, nothing there either. I did see the game autosave, by the way, so you know it's gonna spawn some shit our way. But I have the shit dispenser. It's not really a dispenser. The shit eraser. That is the heavy bolter. It's got this thing. Oh, craft cannon! Oh, it's beautiful! It's beautiful, and most importantly, it's giveaway time, motherfuckers. Let's do this thing. I got 2 heckin' keys to give away for this game. For this very game. If you've been enjoying this game and the streams of it, or you've been tolerating the streams of it, but you've been enjoying what the game looks like, regardless, now is your chance, my friends, to earn one of 2 game keys for this hot little game. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my cool channel point manager thing. I'm going to say manage rewards. I'm going to add this as a channel point reward. And it's going to be called game key in all caps. It's going to have a bright ass pink, day glow neon pink icon. You can't miss it. Game key in all caps. It'll cost 10 channel points. There'll be 2 of them in stock, and only 2 of them. The first 2 people that redeem them will get a game key of this very game. Now, I'll warn you, you won't get the game key immediately. It'll take a couple days, because what I'll need to do is I'll need to clip me picking up the grav cannon, pop it off. I need to take that clip, and send it to the Dare Drops folks, and then they will conjure. They'll whatever they do. I don't know. Fucking draw a pentagram in pig's blood. Push some virgins into a volcano. Whatever they're gonna do. Whatever they do to conjure up the game keys, they'll send them to me, and then I will pass them on to you, dear viewer. So, I'm gonna count it down for when the enabling happens. I'm gonna count it down, but let me make sure I do it right. All right, so I'm gonna count it down verbally, but don't listen to me. Like, don't listen to the stream alone. Watch the chat, because I'll also type keys are open in all caps in the chat. So, and there is a stream delay. So there'll be like a 2-second stream delay from when it pops in the chat versus when you hear me count it down. So I'm making it really obvious. The countdown is about to start, but watch the chat. Watch the chat for the enabling to happen. Here we go, friends. What's the command? There is no command. The command, or the way to redeem it, is to go into the channel point redemption thing and watch for a game key channel point redemption. There'll be a game key channel point redemption. That's what you want to watch for. Salami, but also spicier than Bell. Nice, nice. All right, friends, here we go. Materialize a key, says Johnson. Here we go. Keys are going to be open. I'm going to count it down. Coming in hot. In 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, keys should be open. So Liberty gets one and Johnson gets one. Fantastic. Thank you both for playing along. Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you again to the Dare Drops folks for giving us these like keys to play around with, man. It's pretty cool. For if there's any streamers that don't know about Dare Drop, I'll just tell you it's pretty neat, because when Boltgun first launched, they started a campaign for this game where if you are a content creator, if you have enough like viewership, you could just like click the like apply for a key button, and they would just send you one if you had enough viewership, concurrent viewership, average viewers, and you stream enough times. Like I don't know what their exact criteria is, but if you stream enough and have enough viewers, they would just give you a key for free, and then you could optionally accept up to a certain number of dares. In my case, I had enough viewership, so when I applied for a key, I just got one, and then I accepted 3 individual dares, and the last of which has been cleaned out. So I think it's a pretty cool service, and it's one I very much intend to use in the future. Especially if there's a game that launches where I'm like, man, that looks cool, and then Dare Drop is doing a thing for it. I would definitely do my darndest to participate in more of their stiffs. They are real fast, yeah. You have to Sunflower Liberty. There you go. I think I was gonna say Liberty. I think might have this game already, but yeah. Feel free to do whatever you want with your keys, because they are yours to spend, my friends. With the kitty cat in front of the stream. That's right, in front of the phone, probably. Yeah. But thank you. Like I said, thank you to those for watching and participating in the giveaway. It's my first time ever doing a giveaway, actually, in any capacity on stream. And I think the channel point way to do it is probably a pretty good way. Oh, do I press the button again? Oh. Purging oh, Jesus, okay. Purging begins. Wow, good fucking jump scare, man. So I had to, so that's what it was. The purge began while the elevator was en route, and they had to come back around. Oh yes, we got more homies. I have to graduate from the shotgun pretty soon here, because it is only able to do so much. These big fools. And that's what's the small fools. The small fools are less of a concern. Also, I'm noticing that the grav cannon has an ammo replenisher that is constantly respawning. That makes me quite happy. That means we get to fuck around with it more. Oh, that is just illegal. Illegal amounts of pleasure that I'm deriving from this thing. That is just tasting. That's got to be fattening, right? Like, that can't be healthy for me to have that much enjoyment. Like, I feel like I've just gained 4 pounds by just doing that on stream. So good, it's just so rich, it's got to be fattening. No, there's things in front of me I'm also worried about. Very low on health. Actually, no, I'm not that low. Tasty. All right. Well, I think this room is sufficiently cleaned. Of life, that is. Use the enemy's mass against him. I remember, I think you were the one that pointed out, Liberty, that yeah, the grav cannon is pretty dope. Of course, I forgot to pick this thing up. Use the grav gun, then Craigasms everywhere. Yeah, I mean, we fucking ate through this gun's ammo in no time. So it is a quick way to dispense with ammunition. But boy, howdy, is it tasty. Real good stuff. Yeah, so this is the one power-up that kept respawning. You only get 10 shots or 10 ammo for it per pickup, so you know, you gotta find out. You gotta like store up the ammo for it, but it is so worth it. So very worth it. This thing too, actually. I'm thinking about this fella. Anything else? I think we're pretty Gucci. I think we got a lot of goods. I'm really glad we were able to get that tonight because I was a little bit worried I was gonna have to wait till next stream. The other one, the one, I'm not even gonna call it a downside, but one thing about Dare Drop is that whenever you accept a dare from Dare Drop, you have 14 days to achieve the dare or achievement, whatever you want to call it. And I'm on day 12. That means I had 2 days after tomorrow, 1 day left to achieve it, and I will likely stream tomorrow. But I wasn't sure I'd be able to have time for Boltgun afterwards, because I'm going to be doing some Spelunky 2 with some friends tomorrow. Not sure how late we're going to be going. So I was like, if I don't get it tonight, then it's going to be a little bit dicey to pull it off. But we were going to get it regardless, no question. But I was like, if I can get it tonight, that'd be real freaking cool. And we got it, and it was real freaking cool. And then, of course, our boy Koala, he got a key for Atomic Heart. And then Street Halo also got a key for Boltgun earlier, or a couple streams ago. I know Koala did confirm he got the key. I haven't seen Street Halo in around a while, so I'll need to DM them once again just to make sure they got it. Just because I have Koala on Discord, but I couldn't find Street Halo on Discord, so I hit them up through Twitch DMs. And Twitch DMs are kind of weird. Like, they never get lost necessarily, but you have to go to, like, unless you are specifically looking at either a standard chat window or your own dashboard, it's easy to miss. Cause like I rarely look at my honest to goodness dashboard. I'll look at like the chat, like the regular chat window on a pretty regular basis, but like the chat window I have up right now does not show DMs. I have to manually seek them out. A little bit inconvenient, but I mean, I don't really, not that I would really want to look at DMs while I'm streaming anyway. It doesn't really do me any loss necessarily, but there are times where it's like someone be like, oh, I DM'd you the thing, it's like, well shit, now I gotta open up a separate browser. So slight inconvenience. There'd be a secret somewhere. This seems like a good place to hide something sneaky. Some sneaky breaky. I have been misled, or I've misassumed. That's the proper path. Or grav gun ammo. They really want me to use the grav gun again, and I want to as well. Feeling is mutual. What if that's full of lava? They were gonna pour that on my ass. And if there's anything molten going on my ass, I'd hope it'd be like, you know, melted wax or something. Something sexy. I guess molten lava can be sexy, but it's a bit much. It is pretty hot. By the strictest of definitions. By the biblical definition of the word hot, it is indeed very hot. This little bridge. Kinda cute. Well, I'll confess, I'm not sure where the intended path is. I'm looking for secrets, it is true, but that's not my only joy in life. Biblically accurate lava. Be not afraid, mortal. I don't know. I think I'd be a little bit afraid of lava. I've never seen it up close and personal. Don't plan on that changing anytime soon. Well, this will shock you, dear viewer, but there is a dearth of available volcanoes in the Midwest. Missouri has only a handful of volcanoes in the area, so we're kind of missing out, honestly. Although Gracie and I, we did go to Iceland a couple years ago, and that is the most volcanically active country in the world. Or at least it was at the time. I'm assuming it probably still is. The most active volcanoes. Not the most volcanoes, but the most active. Oh boy, I like that. Alright, we know what to do here. Okay, turn that man inside out. Be afraid, Angel of Death. Hey, Angel of Death's like, I'm gonna dispense with the formalities, the informalities. No, with the formalities, you should just be afraid. Angel of Death be like, nah, you're right, you're right. Being afraid is correct. Morally correct. This really seemed like an area where there would be some sneaky things, sneaky secrets. That's okay. It can't all be secret zingers. And just like that, they're no longer a problem. That's probably the main path I need to go then. Nice of them to be chilling in this little room and they shoot a couple small weapons at us when they should probably know by this point that we've got like the big guns. This is the way we need to go, by the way. I know that because it auto-saved. So let's check this out real quick. They're called Angels of Death. Oh, that's perfect then. That's very appropriate. More grav cannon ammo. That is good. That is very good. We're gonna go up there eventually. Unless, can I like sequence break? Not that I'm going to, but could we sequence break? Probably not. Thump. So now let's venture this way. Take a sip of water. Once this level ends, we'll go ahead and wrap it up tonight, by the way. Haven't found any keys, but we've been clicking along with this level, so we're probably at least halfway through. Ouch. That hurt my face a little bit. And my feelings, but mostly my face. I got grenades for years, except not the vortex grenades. I'm saving that for the rainiest of rainy days. Ah! He's awkwardly kind of blocking the door, man. It's kind of not cool. So not cash money. Grav cannon ammo, yes. Heard a noise. Oh, that's what the noise was. Gas Terminator be like, "Hit me." There we go. It's fun too, doing the taunts, initiating the like bullet time chainsword lunge, but waiting until the taunt ends before you complete the lunge. That just, it tickles the pickle and just, it tickles the right kind of pickle in the right kind of way, if you feel me. The noise was that's right, the sound of heresy. And it had to be vanquished. Had to be smited, purged even. Whenever I see these little summoning circles, I'm always like, was that like a ritual sacrifice or was it a summons gone awry, a la the prologue of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? See them on the regular. Nurglings where? Show them to me, so that I may unend them, or end them, unalive them. I can escort them to the unalive state. Did he fall in the lava? That'd be really good. Oh, he did not fall in the lava. He's jumping from tree to tree all wimbly bimbly. Yo, what's up, Koala? Good to see you, my man. He says hello. They'll be happy to know that the final game keys have been dispensed. We just got the grab cannon like probably 10 or so minutes earlier. So the final dare drop stuff has been rewarded. Well, actually, like I was saying earlier, I still need to, since it happened tonight, I will be submitting the clip of us getting the grab cannon to the dare drops folks, and then for those who won, I'll be DMing them some keys very shortly. Hopefully in a day or two. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, it's one of these fools. These heretical fools. Put that grenade there. Oh, there's two of them. You know what? Let's throw this thing down. We'll get them both, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's three of them? Yeah, fuck that. Splort. The big splorts. Yeah, because our boy Koala, he got himself an atomic heart key. Yeah, Street Halo got a key for this game, and then of course Johnson and Liberty also getting Boltgun keys for days. So now they get to enjoy this game in all of its splendor. Although in Liberty's case, they've already played it, but they're gonna give it to one of their homies. Who's a homie of ours too, because yeah, Sunflower's raided us countless times now. It's very, very generous. Oh my! Oh, we found the Nurgle Orgy. The Nagorgy. See, I can do this and explode them and try to get like a chain reaction going, but it's a little bit tougher. That's a little bit weird. Have I been here already? No, I've not been here. I would remember this place. I would have memory of this place. Bloop. Yeah, that explosion damage from a corpse popping from this gun. It's like, it's not insignificant, but it's not always enough to like kill one of the small little fellas. I think it's just has a fairly small radius is what it comes down to. Up here now. Any secrets? None that I can see. Well, these things are moving now. Let's see what their contents are. And more importantly, I want to dump the contents onto unsuspecting bad guys. What's that noise? Or heresy? Door's opening. That's not heretical on its own. It is suspicious, but not intrinsically heretical. I know it's not very Empire-esque of me to say. I think anything that is unknown or surprising is heresy and should be purged. I think that's what the Empire want us to say. Have a good night, Mallory. Thanks for hanging out, bud. I'll be looking forward to more Sekiro streams in the future, and all of our future for that matter. Malware, super hobbits, super crotch pics. Koala, I seem to recall telling you that was for your eyes only, for your eyes and other parts of your anatomy only. Pretty sure I said, hey man, don't spill the beans on this, all right? I need to drum up support when I finally launch. Drum up hype for when I finally launch that Only Hobbits page I've been teasing for years now. You know, people keep asking me, you know, droves of people, ones of people keep asking me, Alex, when you gonna hit us with that OnlyFans? And I keep telling you, don't worry. I'm gonna make my own OnlyFans. Gonna have blackjack and hookers. You know what? Forget the blackjack. I don't like that laugh. Oh, lava! Oh yeah, that's hilarious. Cool joke. Lucky for you, I sprint real fast. Also jump real good. My jumpies, good. My sprinties, also good. My ability to find the ramps that lead up, less than good. Less than great. Here we go. Here's one. There's some mild schmlat forming. Well, there's no secrets I'm missing. We got some friends. Wow, from the lava. Woo! Woo! Hot potato. Is the lava? It's still going. It's still going. We gotta fucking roll. We gotta fucking roll. Hey, excuse me. There's lava. There are bigger problems than my scrubby ass. All right. Well, there is more pressing shnikes going down. Lava's still going. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll eventually top off, and we'll have some kind of cool guy battle. Must keep ascending in the meantime. Innocence proves nothing. That's some Inquisition Empire purging of the heretic shit right there. Just because you're innocent doesn't mean we shouldn't purge you. Ouch. Oh, stuck. There we go. Door stuck. Still going. How do I go up more? I don't know. I don't know how I go up more. Maybe I climb on the boxes? Gonna be my best bet. Shit. Shit. Ooh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, okay, we're good. I'm as good as one can be in this kind of situation. There we go. Oh, got any more of them health pickups? That'd be very cool. Y'all don't realize, I mean, you're focusing a lot of your attention on trying to shoot my little scrubby ass. We all have bigger problems right now, dog. This lava does not discriminate. Still rising. Yep, still rising. Can't slow down for nothing. Can't slow down for nutting, and believe me, I've been nutting this whole time. Non-stop. I am very dehydrated. I am very uncomfortable right now. I need a lot of Gatorade. Alright, so now... Oh, wait. Is it gonna... It's not gonna top off. Oh, God. Am I dead? Okay, it actually does. I was gonna say, is it, like, gonna go into the floor here? I was gonna say, what we need to do is need to, like, appreciate the fact that all those guys that were trying so hard to kill me, they're all dead. And yet the cheese stands alone. Paula says, that sign won't stop me because I don't know how to read. Just fill in the line. Yeah, that's what you might have to do after a certain point. Just stand on that shit. The vortex grenade. I used one earlier. Did I have a second one? Or maybe I found a second one? I can't remember, but I definitely used one earlier. I don't know if I had another one to go to pick up. So I noticed that too. Yeah, they all rose with it, which is nice. They rose like a nice dough, like a nice bread. Galvanic Forge Shrine. The Galvanic Forge Shrine will have to wait until next time, friends. Of course, we have to ritualistically fire a single bullet when we load the new area. We conquered, what was it, 5 levels tonight? We finished the rest of Chapter 2 and did 2 or 3 levels into Chapter 3. Chapter 3 is the final chapter, so next time we stream this game, we probably won't beat the game, but we'll probably queue ourselves up to be close to beating it the subsequent stream. So we'll assume there's maybe 1.5, 1.3, 1.4. We'll say 1.5 streams of this game left at the rate we're going. Gonna do a little save. I know we had the autosave, but I like to have a manual save too, just in case. Just in case. We all know how it is. Sometimes you gotta double save.